Hi guys, welcome to the 25th edition of the Bla Bla, the live show. We're really super excited to welcome you today. As you'll notice, we promised you a lot of surprises. New set to begin with.
It's amazing. I don't know if everybody's home is as excited to see this, but I know you've been waiting for this for a long time, so...
Yeah, and the Bla Bla is right now on YouTube as well. This is something everybody has worked very hard for. We're really happy for you, especially, because that means much better quality and no more ads.
Yeah. And today, if you want to participate to the chat, you just need to log to your YouTube account. If you don't have one, you still have time to create one, because it's a perfect way to ask questions to the band, talk with everyone, and also participate to today's contest. So, and thanks to all our translators also on the chat that are just connecting everybody with what's happening here. So.
And I can see the band members from the corner of my eyes over there. They're really excited. They can't wait to be there with you to share that moment. They're jumping and they're moving around. So let's welcome them right now. Hi, guys.
I'm jumping and moving around, and I can't wait.
Well, this is what we're doing at 8 a.m. on a Sunday morning.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
haven't slept the night before, right?
Hello. Yeah, but the people's playlist really helped. So this is how rock and roll goes.
Yeah. For those of you who may not know, the Bla Bla also means sleepless nights.
Yeah. Yeah. Countless ones.
Yeah, more than one before the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It's all worth it. Very happy you all guys. You look special.
This guy is a Toy Story. Toy Story. I didn't see him.
It's time for celebration.
Yes.
Oh, right
celebration,
on.
but
Why
you
not?
guys,
Exactly.
you
He's
look
got his joy
wonderful.
hat. His
What's
happy
with
hat.
this
Happy
Stetson?
joy.
Yeah.
What's with the Stetson?
It's very special. No, it's he's like the cheap version of the little boy, the little cowboy
Woody.
in
Woody.
Woody.
Woody
Yeah,
in
exactly.
Toy
Yeah.
Toy Story, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
My friend.
Yeah. It's the third version.
Yeah, exactly.
Fully haired on.
But welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been a while.
Man, it's freaking amazing here. I really like
like
it.
it here?
Yeah.
We should live here.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what
What's
we
going
do.
on? Yeah.
And as it's the first digital gathering that we have this year with our people at home, I wanted to...
Happy New Year.
Yes,
Yeah,
Happy New Year,
Happy
everybody.
New Year. That's true,
Indeed.
because it's the first time we're live with all of you guys. But I would like to start the show with showing what 2004 has been made of. So it's a little recap, something we all look forward to every year because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
And-
Now you can understand. Then after that, you're going to be able to understand why we look a little bit funky sometimes.
And why I fell asleep with my computer the other day.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not an explanation.
Well, it's part of the reasons. But let's watch a video. You guys will understand. You guys will flip.
Flip me out. It's been a while, hasn't it? Where did we lose each other? Is
1
That's all.
year.
Only
That's
that.
all.
Feels like
I look at this and I'm just like,
Tired.
I can't believe that all happened in a year.
This is
Yeah.
8 lives in one.
Yeah.
This is pretty much how we live here at the HQ, yeah.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
do you think when you look at that? What's the first word that came to mind?
Oh.
We should do more next year.
Yeah, exactly. More to come. Way more to come.
If we did all that, then that means we can do more.
Yeah. Well, what I see is that we had the chance to meet so many people
Yeah.
all over the world, all
Yeah.
our friends that we met for the first time or again, and it was just so uplifting. And even I don't know, it's leaves us speechless.
But I think it's crazy what you can accomplish when you're just taking a chance to do it, because most of the projects we have are just like a spark of an idea.
Yeah.
And sometimes it starts like with a little bit of a bad idea.
Sometimes.
But then when all the magic of everybody
Yeah.
joining, then we can turn that into something very special, unique, and magic. And this is pretty much how it felt when you look at all those places we've been, all the crazy
Yeah.
things we've done. And this is really who we are now.
Definitely.
You know, sometimes you feel like you're a little bit like remote from all of this, but I think now we can embrace everything, and this is okay. Before it was like, okay, this is what we need to do, and we kind of missed the point that in order to do that, it's not about doing things; it's about being and assuming who you are. And I think that when you're looking at all this, you realize, okay, this is who we are now,
Yeah.
and this is how we're assuming it all. So this is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
At least this is what I had in my script.
It's perfect. It's
cool so far.
You see, we're not commenting.
This
is what
good. It's perfect.
This is what I had on my script, and I can read.
So much for a live show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it was really amazing.
We're gonna change writer for next time.
Laugh, laugh, laugh.
And you said, yeah, read slowly.
Exactly. Amazing. Yeah, amazing.
Well, if I may tell something that our friends have been saying on the chat is that it reminds them great memories of the times they've spent with you. So they're very happy with this video.
Yeah, it's been a crazy ride.
Yeah, because you guys, you traveled a lot during the last
Yeah.
year, because we've seen a lot of the releases, a lot of what happened here at the HQ, but touring has been an incredibly huge part of what 2014 has been made of.
For what we can remember, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you see those things, you're gonna remember stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
Funny.
for what we can remember.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and we've prepared a little video. I think you guys will really enjoy it showing.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
But that shows.
my 9 to 5.
That shows where you guys
My burger
have been to
Okay.
during the last year.
Nice. But so far, we're very nice.
Yeah.
We're very,
This is
we're
So
very
far-
respectful.
So
Mature.
far, I must say,
Man, it's just like
you really control yourself, and I am surprised. If
2000.
I can
every
feel a
Bla
volcano
Bla
inside. I'm just
could
like,
be
it's,
like that,
It's dying inside.
yeah, it's just like, what's going
it
on?
would be magic.
going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
It just feels like, you know, it just ain't right. We need to trash the whole place. It's too beautiful. All right, let's see the video.
feel like real adventurer.
Maybe that's why you have your hat, bro.
Yes, that one
Indiana
had
Seth.
to-
I'm
Indiana
a traveler of the world, baby.
Dr.
Seth
Seth,
Jones.
Dr. Seth.
Exactly. It's crazy because last year I remember the video we did. I think maybe it was at the beginning of the year. It was like a little truck
Little
and
truck.
Yeah, it was a little truck.
No, it's
Going to
plain.
all
Europe.
the, it was at the beginning of the year when
Yeah,
we
it's
did the
true.
coffee house sessions and UK tour.
Yeah.
When we played in Cannes and when we filmed the video clip for Where Did We Lose Each Other as well. And we tried doing that for the whole year, all the cities that we've
Forget
been
it.
to, but we figured out that a 23.5 minutes video
Yeah, exactly.
was maybe not the
Yeah.
best.
But I barely
to do
remember
it.
when we were touring. At the very first, you know, in the beginning of the band when we were touring bicycles. That's what we were able to afford.
Base cab on the back of
Yeah,
it.
and we only had one. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back with the
Yeah,
rest.
go get the
Alex was doing some lift to everybody.
Yeah,
Oh, no, did
exactly.
you forget something?
A little trailer in the back to make sure you've got as much stuff as possible.
Exactly. Yeah, while doing your paper trail, you know, you're just like you're in the morning. No, it's been crazy. I think when you just look at all that, I mean, because we've been in Europe so many times as well, and sometimes you kind of forget everything you've done, you know, and that's just crazy just to see that, and even if it's like a very little overview, because that's
Yeah.
right, it would have been like quite long and crazy just to do like all the dates and
Just
like
see.
landing, truck, going back, coming back, tour bus, It's like,
A
well,
lot of tour buses.
yeah, exactly. That's why they did like 4 movies for Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on all, you know, lasted like what, 20 years? Yeah, us it was last
Couple.
year.
We're working on a series.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The band adventures
more to
on
come.
the road.
More to come.
Yeah. We've got 2 so far.
Yeah.
More videos to come, probably.
Oh wow.
But I guess that this is something, the tour, I mean, we'll talk about it a little later. Because before that, after we came back from tour at the very end of the year, something that has become a tradition here is
Being sick?
being sick.
No, now it's becoming sick more than a month.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's
Is living
that's
sick.
another type
Yeah.
of
Living
problem. But no, you guys take vacations under the sun. You not because you wanted to avoid the snow.
No,
Right.
obviously. But it's just like we want, you know, when you're spending so much time on the road all together and then you're coming back home and you're all, you know, going your way in your different rooms in the same house. And you say, well, okay, maybe it's time to take a break. It's going to be very healthy. So then we're all going back all together
Yes.
doing vacation. So this is how we roll.
And this is something that fascinates people because it's not that they've got long hair and beards and that everybody's tattooed. But
It's a little bit of
That
that
too,
too. A
but-
little bit of that
we
too.
stand out
A little bit of that too. Trust me.
And people, when they come and talk to us, they are fascinated by that. Okay, you live together, you work together, and you take vacations together.
Of course.
Yeah.
Don't you get sick of each other sometimes?
Do you take vacations of each other?
But it's all about like, because when you've got like, when you're a big group, you can, you know, there are savings to do. So that's pretty much about it. You've got the discount. Yeah, well, here we go. Here we are again.
There's nothing personal. Nothing
we are
personal. It's
again.
business.
Yeah.
I
No, I
feel
guess we
like
love
I'm
each
hearing
other.
Jeff speaking like discounts and
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
usually
see?
he's doing
We spend too much time
business.
together,
It's gotta
maybe.
exactly. I don't know. He's very quiet now.
It's hard to believe
Yeah.
that you change.
But like Alex says, it's we love each other. So I mean, and the action speaks louder than words. So you know, we don't think about that. We just do it because we want to do it.
Yeah.
we enjoy it.
Yeah.
We really
Yeah.
enjoy it.
And since we spent a lot of time on the road, it was great to just
Yeah, to
Take
really
more-
be together,
To take more time
Yeah.
together.
be together
Yeah,
for real,
even
and
more
just
time.
yeah, exactly.
There's never enough time with the people you love.
Exactly.
Okay, so some people might have seen, because we've posted pictures on Twitter, some have been on Facebook as well, Instagram, where we showed a few videos. What was a typical vacation day like? In the YFE world, what does that mean?
It wasn't the same for everyone,
Nope.
but I was usually one of the first.
That's true.
Yeah, we were all gathering together, and I was writing a little bit
In the lobby.
in the lobby, and then everybody was joining, and we had a good time. And then it was toast. We had like to cheer for something that was very powerful, and like wishing for a good weather.
Yeah, we
being,
had
being the
that's
first
true.
a
thing.
lot of rain.
Yeah, exactly. Yay! And
But those toasts in the morning, they really were setting the tone to the day, to what
Yeah.
was going to happen, to what we wanted to live, to what we believed in. And for people, I think when you're looking from the outside, when you see a bunch of like 20-something people all together doing a toast
Every day.
every day, it's quite something. But
yeah.
these moments, they're really meaningful.
Yeah, but this is who we are. You know, you don't play out for the people looking at
Yeah.
you, obviously. And this is
No.
at one point you don't even think about it. You don't even consider the environment you're in. This is who we are, and we were like having good conversations all the time. And I think that's this time. Vacation time are very, very important for us as a family, and but this time we were really tight and great conversations. So that was a lot of fun just to be together. And yeah, this is really what it's all about. You don't really plan anything, and so obviously some people had problems, but
But you guys found time to do a little bit of sport too.
yeah,
And some of
sports.
you,
I love that,
well, but
sports.
we've discovered
Yeah.
sportsmen, and some people
Yeah.
would have never expected.
Security
to
as
see
well
that.
had a yes. The security people had
Yes.
another definition of sports.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
especially
they,
when
they
they were
call
coming.
it danger.
No,
Yeah,
no, you
yeah, and they call it like rules. You guys need to understand that we have rules here. Yeah, we do understand that. Okay, thank you. You guys need to understand that we do have rules there. I talk to you, especially you, the guy in the back. Hello. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know. Yeah, I talked to you yesterday.
I didn't know those rules were applied everywhere. On the
Or every
resort.
day.
Yeah, everywhere on the
every day.
site.
Every
Yeah.
day you
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Remember you
Yeah.
talked to me, but it was at the other place.
Yeah.
But
Same
after
everywhere.
That, and then after that, it's got like the map and said, "Here,
Is
same
rules."
rules, especially you in the back." Yeah,
That's-
got it.
that's how
See
it
you tomorrow.
happens.
What's your
daily-
schedule? What's
the
your
daily
schedule?
meeting
Do
with
you have
the
a day
guy.
off? Oh yeah, why?
the
No, no
rules.
problem. I've got a rain check somewhere.
Where's the no rules day?
But let's see video. Let's discover the sportsman
Oh.
and to
Oh.
you guys.
You'll be surprised.
Let's go sports. Ouch,
I like the sound.
Because this is a tough guy, eh?
dude.
Yeah. We can't
It's all about the courage.
At the end of the sport day, Seth's leg were completely bloody. It was really
I can imagine.
hardcore.
It was strong, man.
But we
And
need
you know
to-
what's crazy? He did that by himself. He just put a camera on,
Yeah.
and then we were away, and we came back, and he
He
just
was
like,
doing this.
It
Yeah.
was filming. Yeah.
he was filming. So that's
It was
crazy.
training. It was serious.
So how many chairs you broke?
Huh? Oh, just one.
Just
Yeah.
Not bad.
The animation team of the resort
Slow
was just
Monday
waiting
for
beside
Seth doing
him.
sports.
It was
Yeah.
all people around who were watching me training. Like,
I love the face plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but honestly, this is a video we can never get enough of. Every time we watch it, we laugh. We cannot help but laugh. And you guys played football a little bit on the beach, volleyball as well, where we have a family record we're trying to
Beat
improve.
every time.
Yeah, every time. And also,
at
I don't know what's the name of
120.
the sport when there's someone on somebody else's shoulder, and then you need to jump from a cliff right on it. It's like, is it like some kind of
It's body slam.
They call it here. They call it UFC.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of that.
There was a lot of that
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Extreme sports.
And yeah, extreme sports, sometimes they end up having consequences.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see that.
Hey guys, everybody know Jeff, huh? Yeah, because Jeff is a cheater, like the Giants who won the World Series. When we were just playing with the balloon, he tried to break my little finger, you know, to be the king of rock and roll. But me, I know that I'm the king of rock and roll. So, it will take more than a little balloon to get me out of the kingdom of rock and roll, huh, Jeff? Because I'm back.
Are you ready? I'm going to put a
Okay,
point.
Speak big, mon Stéphane.
Okay?
Yeah.
Point. 1, 2,
3.
3. Oh. Yeah.
Gracias. Gracias.
So, Jeff tried hard, you know, to kick me out of the kingdom of rock and roll.
With the balloon.
With the balloon, yes.
It's not football.
Oh yeah, and Jeff was about to faint when he saw my little finger all broke. But look at this, guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm back. Eh? And I have a little surprise for you, Jeff. Eh?
I bet you do.
Because you always love, you know, to have good souvenir about. I tried, but I failed. Eh, Jeff? Look at this little picture with my finger.
Show it.
I'm back, baby.
Show it on the screen.
Stronger than
It's
ever
horrible.
before. Eh?
Yeah, we were a little worried when he came back with this.
I gotta tell you, I was worried too.
It's when
Oh,
Seth
yeah.
said, Jeff,
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
here.
And
I
he-
think my finger is not normal.
And Jeff,
It's not.
And
Which
Jeff-
which one? Which of the 6?
and Jeff make it on purpose, eh? He tried to break.
No, Jeff didn't do that.
Oh
But
yeah.
Chef, come on.
was playing.
I was even not looking at this direction, and I just protect, and my finger broke.
In fact, what really happened is Seth was laughing at the Giants.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
about
oh
the
yeah,
Dodgers
and you
and
were
blah, blah, blah.
angry,
And I
eh?
just said, okay, bro, here's
your
just for you.
skills.
Show me
Yeah.
your skills. I've seen you with some chairs and
Oh, yeah.
show me what you got.
Slowly
No,
through
no,
the...
Oops.
No.
But that was crazy
You
because
were angry.
he came to us and said, I think there's a problem, and it was like his finger
It
was like
awful,
this,
man. It was
and
huge.
then Jeff and I look at each other, said, okay, of all the crazy
What are we doing
of all the
now?
crazy shit he did during the vacation,
that was the easiest thing.
and then just like catching a ball, and we were just like, and then we
His
look at
finger
each
was
other,
broken.
and then we say, okay, we this upcoming those upcoming months we have to do this, and then you've got like
The finger.
the guy like, it's gonna be okay. That
Is
was
there
crazy.
a RoboCop scientist on the resort?
He's there,
That was crazy.
But your finger now, how is it?
but it's a little bit bigger than the other one.
It is very big. So.
Yeah.
But I can still play rock and roll.
Nice.
And it's getting better and better.
It looks like a football.
Damn. So yeah, these are
That was-
vacations
yeah,
for us, you
that
know,
was
like
crazy.
hospital needles and broken chairs.
It was funny because the doctor was not able to speak proper English. So
Just
you
like
don't
you.
understand
Why you
each
said
other.
that?
Just like you.
So you think he saw with the needle? Okay, it's time.
Gracias.
That was good. I had the chance to go with Seth.
We
Yeah.
call
It was
this an
really
epiphany. Eh?
Feel like he's in heaven afterwards.
It's very funny because when he
Yes.
came back, when he came back, and
From
he,
the hospital?
yeah, and he was still like on painkillers, and it was like very talking, very slow, and he was like,
A little
Like-
bit like he was talking at
and
the
he
end
was
with
like,
his-
it was just like taking on Jeff. I just want to say that what you've done is wrong. Everybody was kind of looking at him, just like,
What?
I hope that they gave you quite a lot of this.
Yeah.
So ever since we came back, when
Vacation
he,
started.
yeah, when he's a bit too much like hyper, we just like put some in his coffee and then
Perfect.
yeah, this is
gonna be
very
a-
cool.
It's gonna be great.
Exactly.
Melanie, she suggested something pretty cool. Maybe for next vacation, you could try. So for Seth and Jeff, it would be fair. You could do guitar surfing. So I don't know if it'd be safer for you or.
But Seth
I don't
did quite a
think
few. We
so.
just added some Red Hot Chili Pepper song, and you should see
yeah.
you should see what happens. It's
Yeah.
quite,
Yeah,
quite
we
funny.
had some nights that were pretty crazy on the
Both
beach.
vacations,
Beach parties.
yeah, beach
Beach
party that
parties.
we
Oh, yeah.
had. That was quite something, and we've had
Yeah.
very special nights when we came back home as well, because obviously we came back. It was Christmas.
Yep.
This is something we always enjoy celebrating. Another opportunity to just spend more time together and do some special night. There's a picture I want to show you guys so we can see there are all the invites that we've had for the special nights that we've had together.
We'll make it all official when we.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
proper. It's
Yeah.
proper. You know, we're never short of good.
Inspiration.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And one of the we're going to talk about a few of them. The first one I would like to talk about is the baseball night.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Because that's something that's been prepared for a long time.
Yeah. Obviously,
Yeah,
it takes like a minute of vision to do that.
exactly.
I mean, we win the world championship, so we had
It's called the World Series.
Kind of
World
World
Series.
Series.
World
We
Series.
won the World Series.
Just
We
put
won
it,
the World
just
Series.
put it that way. Just put it that
For
way.
the third time in 5
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
And they gave you like 3 opportunities to really learn that in the last 5 years.
No worries. They're gonna give me more opportunities, but it
Yeah.
went super fast because we won just before going on tour. So we celebrated, but we needed more, you know. To
Some
remind
people
ourselves.
were crying. It was just like
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Some people.
Yeah, it was an amazing time.
We're
Yeah.
gonna go watch a video.
Yep.
See a little reminder of that great night. Not the World
Nice.
Series night, but that night that we spent here together at the
celebration.
Together we're champion.
So what we're about to do is very important. So, and you need to play the game. And in order to play the game, you need to trust. In order to trust, you need to trust. So Jeff and Canoe will take you, every single one of you, one by one. So we're gonna go. And as you're in the cafe, you need to remain with your eyes closed, please. Attention, Yammer! Porte. Porte. Attention. Keep your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Keep the moment. All right. So just raise your head a little bit higher, okay? So open your eyes. To this wonderful accomplishment in 2014 of our team, and to how we are able to keep not only going, but to dream it all over again for this upcoming year.
Nice.
So in this family.
That's awesome. Yes.
For the 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Play ball! We've got a tradition here in this family when it's very significant that everybody needs to step out and to really get his game on at this level, this stage, when everybody needs to face his destiny. So may you close your eyes so then you can see. Close your... Thank you. Open your eyes. You can turn it around. Cool, huh? But for us, what I'm very proud of is the fact that we can only celebrate who we are rather than only look at what we're doing. Even if what we're doing is amazing, but it's who we are that really defines what we're doing. So, thank you guys.
Pretty meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Very
inspiring,
inspiring night. It was amazing.
And that's what I think is really cool with the nights we have here at the HQ. Maybe about baseball, but it's still very meaningful in everything we do.
But it's about who we are. Well,
Exactly, as you said. At the end,
we're very inclusive.
we're really inclusive because he's there
Like the
all
Giants
the
are
time.
very inclusive. Yeah, he's there all the time. He's been
Oh,
there
yeah.
all
Yeah.
along.
He's invited
Exactly.
always.
He's seen it all.
So this was the invite that we had received just before the night.
And also what's very cool is the fact that when we're planning this, we're giving a very short time of, for people to
Short
get
notice.
Get ready.
get prepared. Yeah.
I love
So
the-
that's cool. So we're giving that, and then we have a very special system here, which is like Christmas
Stockings.
So we're giving like all the invites, and then after that, people are discovering that,
And then there's a public announcement. Okay, go
Exactly.
in your stockings, go see what's there.
yeah,
So everybody gathers there.
we do have issues. yeah,
Very good time.
very cool, very good times. Yeah.
Yeah. And so these were the invites.
Yep.
We did Champions Together, which
Champions
was
Together,
very meaningful
Yep.
because it's together that we can be champions. And Alice, you were hosting the night, and you decided to give this
Yeah, I gave. I
to all
offered
the
that
guys.
to
Yeah,
almost everybody.
Yeah,
almost.
And
Yeah.
the boys.
Everybody that wants to be part of this journey.
This is
It
crazy.
doesn't
man.
take much to,
I have my own journey, brother.
My own journey.
And this is something that's kind of
You
a
have a map?
tradition
Just,
because
just let me know when it starts.
previous World Series that we won 2
Yeah.
years ago, you also bought T-shirts for all the guys.
Yeah.
So you could have all the same
All the
taking
same t-shirt.
pictures and everything. So it's like a tradition for the guys together. And go ahead,
I'm
go
so
ahead.
excited.
I know you're
You know me,
excited.
huh?
This is where we're going.
So this is what we created here.
Yeah.
Very for
And yeah.
for everyone in the family.
Yeah.
So again, Kenny and Miriam they did an
Man, they
amazing
did a
job.
fantastic job.
It's amazing.
So this is another tradition we have with
Yeah, we had
baseball.
one 2 years
do-
ago as
yeah,
well.
Yeah,
So
our own T-shirts, our own
This
Yeah.
is so cool.
YFE Giants T-shirt.
so yeah,
And
this
the
is
quotes.
this is how we're doing things
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
You know?
that's.
So
Yeah.
this is pretty crazy. Yeah, there's so.
I was wondering what you wanted to do with
Yeah,
it.
well,
You were ready?
Yeah, we're just like okay, well.
Oh, yeah, and I received me a t-shirt.
Yeah, even Seth received
yeah,
the
it's
T-shirt.
true,
but
we
people
received
wanted
a
to laugh
t-shirt.
about me, give me like a blank blue t-shirt with nothing. After,
Well, I would have loved to write
Yeah.
something,
So
but you
after
never
this
won
year-
anything.
There's
can
nothing
write
to
your
say.
own
2015
story.
is yet to be written on
That's
that.
it. It will
And the
be
color
ready to
fits
print.
with your
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
that goes on your finger too.
Yeah. But like you try with my finger, we're back, man.
You cannot write champion on the
Adrien
t-shirt.
Letourneau is
It's not-
saying that we should print something on your t-shirt. Seth.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Maybe we could think about something.
After
Yeah, but
2015.
We're gonna wait for
I
him
had an
to-
idea,
to
which
win
was like
something.
just to write like "nice try" or "see you
Better luck
later."
next time.
See
Good
you
luck with the
later.
salary.
See you in
Yeah.
Just a
2015,
money
guys.
sign.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think, so you can see at home that we're all fans. It's something that started a few years ago
Yeah.
already. So during that night also Alex had gifts to give everyone, beside the t-shirt and the jacket that you've seen, that were dating from the 3 last World Series that
Yeah.
we've won.
Because it was the
2014?
the
Yeah.
theme of the night was Dynasty.
Yeah. So gifts
Which we are.
from
Yeah.
I think you have really managed to push the fanship to a brand new level. And Valerie, if you could just bring this on the set so people can actually see
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
It's very personal, huh? As you can see. Yeah, this
Damn,
is...
that is
Yeah.
that's quite a step.
Yeah.
So a
A
complete
bedding set.
Yeah.
giant's bedroom.
I really like
Exactly.
this like kid side of you. It's inspiring. I love
What do you
it.
mean
Yeah,
by
heart.
kid side?
I mean,
This is not for kids.
All the magic.
Oh,
and all
yeah,
the,
exactly, the magic.
you know,
Put it
they-
that way.
And-
I mean, Hunter Pence friggin' retweeted you, buddy.
Yeah.
Ain't me, you.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
true story.
true story.
One day he's gonna
And,
be.
um,
Fanda
best.
will not do it anymore, eh, brother?
Something that has become, I think, nice try at uniting Jeff and Alex at the Bla Bla. We do have,
oh
Jeff.
wow,
yeah, Steph and, what did I say?
Wow.
Alex.
that's
I'm
amazing.
I'm sorry.
So nice.
See,
Jeff and Steph.
you've
So
got a
you
little bit of
have-
something.
You have
you always get stuff.
I don't want to touch this.
You're so blessed.
matching caps once again.
Another one for you.
That looks awesome. Thank you so much.
This one is awesome. The other one is just,
Oh, it's
wow.
amazing.
The wrong color.
Just put it with your like blank T-shirt.
Yeah.
The cowboy is gone.
Yeah. Here comes what? But it's still it's another kind of lonely,
Oh,
lonely,
amazing.
lonely
I feel
cowboy.
like home, brother.
And Seth,
Yep.
for you, we also have
I don't
a
like your
special
smile.
picture. We would like for you to frame and look at every day, remembering what it could be like.
Yeah, we cut
And-
you. We cut you.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you remember that
Wow.
night.
Yeah.
So Seth was
Do you
very.
remember?
Seth was really happy.
I don't remember this
and
moment.
this is how it feels to be a giant, you know.
Yeah.
So he's very
I'm happy
happy.
you lived
Someone
it, brother.
put something in my drink.
Somebody.
Somebody put something in my drink. Somebody.
Yeah.
This is a vision.
All right,
Vision
and then
of hope.
we're gonna change topic until Seth kind of try and figure out
It's all
what
trick. You can
what
see
what
guys.
happened.
Yeah. It's a picture in front of the Jeff's face. Thank you. Come again.
In front of the Jeff.
But something else we've really become fan of in the last year, would say, is The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
That is something.
that's another topic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
that's
topic.
a very
Well,
interesting topic. You see just how passionate we are about baseball. Well, it's pretty much the same way about The Walking Dead as well.
pretty much the same way about everything.
Yeah, about everything.
About
About-
everything.
yeah,
That's pretty much the
Exactly.
way we do things
Exactly.
here, over the top. But
Yeah.
that's how we like it. That's how.
Well, this is how you need to live. your life.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, it's just
This
boring.
is the only
and
way
you're-
we know of living the moment.
And you're dead.
So we received one night
Yeah.
before going to bed
The Walking Day.
that very special invite
Yeah.
In
to The Walking
stockings.
Day. Yeah, in our Christmas stockings, obviously.
We were so excited when we
Yeah,
discovered that
people were jumping,
invitation.
screaming. it was a celebration in
Yes, people
itself.
were screaming like crazy. It was very funny.
We're gonna show a little video of the day we spent, of the walking day we've had, and then come
Yeah,
back
because
and
it was
talk
a
little more.
marathon.
Yeah, we watched all the half-fifth season in one day. So
Yeah,
What, 7 episodes?
let's watch that.
I think it 8.
8.
That's for a TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's for the
that's how we
gathering.
spend the day, all dressed up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's one of
Like
those
that.
days.
Good.
Yeah.
Eating beans in the
For some
Alphabets.
people, as you can see with the outfits, getting ready took somewhere around 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that day I was super happy to have a bad hair day.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
There are good days for that, yeah.
Exactly. No, that was
And,
crazy.
Because as we said just before watching that little video, it was a marathon, a Walking Dead
Yeah.
marathon. We watched the first episode of the 6th season.
Fifth season. Or
Is it fifth?
fifth, yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
No,
No,
it's
six.
It's okay.
I'm
it's okay.
sorry.
Are you okay? I mean,
I don't think
emotions.
so.
it's just like it's kind of weird now. Maybe we're too. You know what? We're
Because
too.
it's
We're
written.
too calm.
Yeah,
We're too
it's-
calm.
It's too tiny. Just put the letters bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're off balance because we're too calm.
we're too calm. That's the thing.
Probably-
Okay, we're gonna
probably
be a
that.
little bit.
No, still
more,
like that, still like that. And during that day, what we did is we had canned food.
Roche, rubber
Yeah.
cans.
In the can.
In the
Just
cans.
like
So yeah, we had a can of beans, a can of spaghetti.
Yeah. So this
and
is what
cold.
we
That's
cold.
it-
Yeah.
Cold.
Perfect
Yeah.
survivor.
That was the only
It
happy
really
one.
was a marathon. We couldn't really move from the couches because
Yeah.
we didn't want to move from there. So we're eating our canned food.
Out
That
of the
was
can.
not exactly delicious.
Well, but it's
But-
survival.
Exactly.
The idea is awesome,
And
but
for
when it
everybody
comes
that
to
watches the show, isn't it amazing when they find that kind of stuff in houses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Awesome.
It's perfect.
Exactly.
It really is
Dinner.
perfect. So
Yeah.
we really pushed the passion
Yeah, we push the
up
limits.
to living the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Almost.
kind of crazy, but it's funny to realize that, you know, when you're really into something, whatever it might be, you know, when you just decide to go all the way. I mean, that's when the fun
Yeah.
takes like another
Yeah.
dimension.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is really what the band is all about.
Yeah.
And the family, of course.
Yeah. And creating moment is something we really look forward to, that we take a lot of care and a lot of passion. And
We take that very
accomplish.
seriously here. Having
We do
fun is
that.
it's a serious business.
Exactly.
Serious business.
And,
Hey, you don't have enough fun in the corner. In the corner. You don't have enough fun.
Having fun is my 9
Come
to 5.
on.
It's my 9 to 5.
but we've had.
Man, I'm so tired of partying. I need vacation.
That's actually something that has been said.
Yeah.
I'm tired from partying too much.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Have I
Yeah, we
said
spent
that?
a
Have
month.
I said that?
We spent almost a month partying every day. So
Another special night that we've had was one for Nick Cave.
Yeah.
Came
Yes.
That was amazing.
Nick Cave. Very special, very meaningful as well. We'll go watch a video and we'll come back and talk
You
about
get
it
so
a
much
lot more.
videos.
I
It's
know,
amazing.
but
I
those
love your
nights
show.
we spent together, they were so meaningful, and it was important for us to be able to share them with
Big
people
Brother
at home
right
as
here.
well.
Yeah, it's Big
This is
Brother.
what the Bla Bla is all about. Being
got it.
together.
We're very, very happy to welcome you. As you can see, it's all tonight would be all about the true experience of amazing Nick Cave.
Yeah.
Please, you can talk and have a seat. It's an Australian fresh delight.
Got a history. Yeah, but she has no past. When they shut her down, the Russians moved in. Now I'm too scared. I'm too scared.
All right, so we're very, very enthusiastic about this night. We were looking forward to it for a long time since when we had the opportunity to go to New York. We went there overnight, and we had a real experience, incredible experience while embracing the movie and the whole thing. So, and it was. At the beginning, it was all about going to New York for that movie, and when we came back, it was all about the movie.
Wow.
Oh, back in the So you're invited to.
I got love in my tummy and a tiny little pain and a 10-ton catastrophe on a 50-pound chain. And I'm pushing my wheel of love through the streets.
I'm just happy that we've been able just to live that moment all together, and I think that what we can remember from that movie and all the music and stuff is the fact that it's better to have like a bad idea than no idea at all.
Yeah.
And I think it represents a lot of what we've been doing, and just to pursue with the guts we have and the instinct we have, but also to put all the passion we do have and the determination we have, which most of the time turn a very bad idea into something very magnificent.
Nice, come on.
So thank you guys. Thank you so much.
So that was the invite we've received for that very special night. So as you could see, Alex and Jeff were the hosts for that. What was the concept? What was the idea?
I love the title. It says a lot.
Yeah, to let love in. Well, it was when we went to New York to because we had the opportunity to go to New York to watch the premiere, not the premiere, but the screening of the movie and with the producers, and so we had like an amazing time. And when we came back, we really wanted to share the movie with the whole family. So we waited, and I received a gift from my friend Pascal, and from Paris, who sent me the box set. So and I waited to come back from tour to actually show that with everybody here at home. So and we really wanted just to have a moment, just to step, because we're doing so many crazy things here, and so but it's cool also to have like a moment when we can like dwell into something that is a little bit more deeper than just what looks like over the surface. So that was something that I really wanted to do with Jeff, and we had so much fun. And he cooked like crazy things.
Yeah, because the whole night started with a listening session.
Yeah, listening session, like a live performance in Berlin from the latest album, Push the Sky Away. And then after that, and we were just having like drinks and having a good time and talking while listening to the whole album. And then after that, Jeff
welcomed us.
Took over.
Yeah.
With his magic.
For a special dinner, but it was something you guys really took time to think about, because there was a meaning behind it and everything.
Exactly. There was a blend of, since Nick is obviously from Australia, so we did some crocodile as an entrance, and then we discovered that Nick likes like black pasta, like
with the ink pasta.
Exactly. So that's what we did with some seafood in there and
eel.
Eel, because this is what he's eating
shrimps
in the movie.
Yeah, so that was very
delicious.
And we were watching a DVD at the same time from Nick Cave's. It was awesome
to finally go watch the movie. Something that has really touched people here, really inspiring as well.
And even if you're not like
that's what I was about to say.
Nick Cave's fan, this is really a movie that is very inspiring.
You don't need to like the music to like the movie and what's being said.
I think that you're gonna fall in love with the artist and the music at the end. This is what it's.
You get to know the man and then understand the music.
And I think that's pretty cool. And I think there's so much we can relate to, and as fans, but also as artists ourselves. And that was a very cool night, just to share together. Because I think it's a perfect balance between like, we just went from baseball, Walking Dead, Nick Cave. I guess it all goes all together.
But it does.
You know what I mean?
Really
Yeah,
does,
exactly. And this is like the perfect balance we have in terms of just living the moment. And that's the cool thing. And we really wanted to do something special for everybody and to share not only our passion, but to share what it is to be alive.
Yeah, exactly. And this isn't how the night ended, because you still had something for people.
Yeah, I love to. So this is like invitations we had from the movie night we went
In
in
New
New
York.
York when we went to the forum to
Yeah,
watch the movie.
To watch the movie.
And then I gave that
These
to
here.
everyone, and this is something we
Very
received
special.
when we met Nick Cave,
Cave, yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
So that was cool just to give it to everybody.
Something that we kept to be able to give to
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
A very special moment, and then
a little
finally
a little
yeah.
intro
Crazy.
to the man.
Yeah.
So
A
We
book
all
that you've
had
been
a cup.
reading yourself.
yeah, you will deny everything in there, but that was cool to give. Yeah,
So we all have this book.
Yeah,
Everybody.
everybody.
And
Signed and everything.
yeah, signed.
it was signed for
Yeah.
everyone with the dates. So.
So Pascal, if you're watching,
If you're watching,
it's your copy.
But I'm pretty
here.
sure he's going to watch the one at 8 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So yeah, Pascal is not really a bit lazy.
Just say
He's working
he's
super
working
hard.
on
Yeah,
a night
exactly.
shift. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
been said live.
Don't worry, he's not the. You will watch like the French version.
Right. And another special night.
Oh yeah, still.
Yeah. Still,
What time is it now?
it's almost an hour since we've started the blah blah. But I think
We're
people
having
are
a good
enjoying
time.
it.
I don't know,
See the
but
comments.
I've been.
And I hope you guys are having a very good time too. I
We
really
do.
don't feel like it's
But it's
been
great.
an
It's
hour
great to go
already.
back there. I mean, realizing how
How blessed we are.
how blessed we are,
Yeah.
and how the last month has been quite overwhelming, and
Yeah.
because that gives birth to so many great discussions
Yeah,
afterwards,
because they're not only
reflections.
moments, and once they're over, they're over. Because
No, exactly.
once those nights are over, you leave with something.
And the fact that we
and-
have the book as well, everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, we all gonna, and this is Alex's signature right there. Like
Yeah.
everything is thought of, like in every little details, and it's so.
Every possible detail.
But I've got a lot of
So,
comments. That's the fun part.
so we're.
It's all about collaboration.
Our life is just unbelievable, seriously, and it's great
It
to be able
really
to
is.
share like that. It's overwhelming.
It really is. And this is the next topic I'm going to talk about is something that is really unbelievable. When I look back at the pictures I took, I couldn't believe that this took place in our home. That this is something that we do. We've been doing for a few years, and I'm talking about the Enemies Awards.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
that's
who
Miss Isabel's little
Yeah,
baby thing.
But who can really say that they've got an award show going on?
Live.
I mean,
Well, we didn't celebrate.
But people needs to see some images to fully understand.
Yeah.
Let's talk
It's
afterwards.
grandiose.
Oh, yeah, it's just
It's grand
beyond-
style.
oh,
a
yeah.
lot of
but before, I would like to
Oh,
send everyone
yeah.
a little
The invitation?
invite. Yeah,
Wow.
It's
because
classy.
this is something
Classy. I
that
like it.
Classy
we
night.
love doing that. Yeah, the invites are very important for us as well. So
But it gives a tone to.
yeah,
what's
exactly.
gonna
So now
happen,
that
so-
you've seen this,
Yeah,
you're ready to go watch what the night has
Was
been
about.
about.
let's roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Enemies Award graduation. For this third edition, we will have fun, we will have surprises, we will laugh, we will cry together. It will be a memorable time. Are you ready to have fun? The host of the year. Alex.
TikTok magic.
Yeah,
That was total magic.
That's our
right
That's
there.
pretty
December
crazy.
31st.
yeah. So this is how we celebrate New Year. So, Mrs. Abel, this is really your project. You're really involved.
And I
into all
enjoy
of
this so much. I mean, again, with collaboration, Momoka and Mary, we just have a blast preparing this, just reviewing the whole year and taking out, some stuff that we want to celebrate. And it's hard to choose, actually. And we had the set with all the posters of all the tours that we did, and just celebrating our family life as well as the band accomplishments is just great.
Because all year long, some people take notes of like little moments
Quotes
that
of the
happen,
year.
quotes of the year as well. Because there's a lot of categories
This is
nominated,
Seth's category.
winners.
Fails.
Yeah.
Something,
Fail of
to
the
laugh
year.
about ourselves also is always fun.
So have some
And live
invites, some
performance.
artists
Yeah.
coming with us singing.
Live performances.
And Yoko, no, this.
Yeah, live
Yoko
performances.
Ono
That
and
were,
Philippe Catherine.
that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
I think it was around all year long. You got Mr. Bill saying, "Oh, this is an Enemy Award moment right here." Like taking note of
Take
it.
Take note. We need to remember that.
And actually, there's a lot of people taking notes.
Yeah,
that I can tell
Little
you.
pictures.
But the year has just started, and we've been taking a lot of notes.
Already.
But I think it's great just to have this perspective, to take notes of what's happening in our lives and the funny moments, the touching moments. I think it's great to remember.
Yeah, it's important to remember. And all the performances that you've seen in that video, they are artists that have marked a year in one way or another, for the pleasure some people, for the disappointment of some other. But what I'm really disappointed of is that one performance has been taken out of that video.
True.
I was about to say the
And-
same thing.
I would like for everyone to go
Look at
and
her
watch
smile.
that.
Look at her
scared?
smile.
I don't like your smile.
Lorsque j'étais enfant, attends petite, attends de me juger. Peut-être aussi pourras-tu me pardonner.
Yeah, that was a
Oh,
That was pretty
Troubling.
disturbing, actually.
Yeah, I'm a man of heart, you know. Canu went through really tough times. You know? He needed like
The way it was dressed. The way it
She
was
was
dressed.
Natalie.
yeah,
The way it was dressed. Yeah, you can bet he was
he
going
needed
through
some
that.
help.
He was going
exactly.
through it.
Some
But I'm proud of
support
you. I
and
thought you would
love,
have blamed
so-
that this has been tricked and that's not me. And
But I mean, we
It's
hear
just, it's
him
maybe it's the year of
singing.
assuming who he is for
maybe
real.
You changed a lot, bro. I
you
like
sing
your
well.
style.
You sing well.
And you sing it with like
Passion.
everything you have. It's
You
good.
live it. We can see it.
Yeah.
You feel it.
I can
For
picture
really
That's the
you.
weirdest
on
part.
purpose.
That's the weirdest
Came
part,
from
actually.
deep inside, man.
Yeah.
And this is a trophy that people want. Every year it's something different.
And it has it's also a reference to the perfume.
Yes,
of
the
Seth.
perfume
Yeah,
that
Seth's
Seth
perfume.
has
Sapo
created.
Brasilia.
You can see the little statue over here. Strangely, it looks like
That's
Seth.
strangely, yeah.
Yeah.
Strangely, I would say, but yeah. So these were the
beautiful
trophies that the winners were given this year, and this is also our contest item
Nice.
for today. This
But don't drink if
That's
if
no.
if,
No,
if
no,
you're
no.
winning
Drink
that
this.
thing.
Don't
No,
drink.
I would
Or-
really suggest.
Our lawyers are very serious.
We should add it on the bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Don't
no, we're
don't
gonna
drink
add a
this.
It's a
All right.
decoration.
And
Exactly.
For those who are new and it's the first time you watch the show, just watch a few Bla 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 before and you'll know what the perfume
Is all
really
about.
Yeah,
is.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's a pretty cool prize because actually everybody home wanted to be a part of the Enemies Award, so it's
Yeah.
a good way. And there's a lot of chats going on there.
We should
and
do
I
it
know
public
that,
one day.
Yeah, maybe. That would be
SFCC,
cool.
maybe
Yeah, that would be crazy.
broadcasted live.
Yeah, next year should be broadcasted.
Oh la la.
Oh.
Pressure on the host.
Well, is that ain't that what like all about?
Yeah.
Glory to glory.
Exactly.
You'll be invited.
Nice.
So people to
You'll
participate
get
to the
noticed.
contest, it's really easy. You just have to write on the chat. And right now, if you were used to the Bla 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 before, because we're streaming on YouTube, that means that you need to chat from your YouTube account as well. But
you can create one, or you can do like Melanie. I know she hacked her mom's account to be part of the show today.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Or maybe we can give like Seth's Gmail account and everybody
So
and
everybody can
passwords and
just
shit. Yeah.
Plug in and
So just like it's gonna be cool. Yeah.
So we'll check the chat. We're gonna give you all the information. And
Gorillas from the center of the earth at gmail.com.
Yeah, exactly. Password 1 2 3 4.
It is the easiest password ever.
And something else that has become a tradition at the HQ.
Might not be that far.
It might not be there.
Maybe there's a 5. Maybe there's an
Jeff
S. 1 2 3 4 5.
Maybe there's 5.
Put a
Like
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'll trick them.
Yeah, like the enemy award.
Totally
Yeah.
losing control.
Enemies.
Congrats, guy. You've made it to 1 hour being.
Yeah.
This is
Now
good.
it's over.
Yeah, we had like a
trouble, so.
production meeting last night about like behaving.
Yeah.
So, and we said, okay, we're gonna go for an hour, and after that, we're gonna invoice you because we're supposed to be here only for an hour.
Yeah.
And that
So-
production meeting
We'll have to
has
charge you for
been
this.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
We won't have an award for that one.
You lost control.
That was very
No,
fun.
lost
you
control
took
again.
control.
Yeah.
I like
Control again.
We lost control.
She lost control again. She lost control. She lost control again.
With the super dance.
Yeah, so the team would, well, it's okay. I was talking about tradition, and I think that losing control in the blah
Be
blah.
careful,
is also
Peter Who's gonna
tradition.
sue you?
Yeah, I know.
It's the
my
25th
95.
edition we're doing, and
Yeah.
if I had not lost control during that one,
It
I
would have
think
been weird, actually.
It would have been weird.
weird.
So thank you. Now that it's done, though, you can just stay nice.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all right.
Okay, cool.
Cool
You
down.
don't need to like continue.
Okay.
We're gonna leave you
But yeah, so something that's become a tradition are the Costco cakes that we give
And
for the
be-
birthday.
Before everybody's saying that we're like trying to push like some sponsors here and there, forget
No.
about it. Ain't
No.
that at all.
No, especially not for the Costco cakes.
No,
Yeah.
we would have
But-
chosen something different.
Yeah, exactly.
But they are part of our lives.
They really are. So in December 3rd, we've celebrated.
We talk about Costco cake
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
but we've-
And you ask us to
Because
be
no,
quiet.
every time we have blah blah, we celebrate birthdays. But because the last one was in October, we didn't have time to celebrate everybody's birthday. And people at home, they love you and they want to be a part of this as well. So we're
Yes.
sharing the moment with them.
Yeah. Let's share the moment with them.
So Ben has got a cake.
Yeah.
A very special one,
That
very
explains
colorful
everything.
one.
That explains
everything.
That was totally like
Yeah.
him. Picture.
Man, it is full of
And
colors.
everybody,
Yeah.
every cakes are like very custom made,
Yeah.
and you've got something that that needs to represent the
Yeah.
person.
And when you go to Costco, you need to fill the sheet to get the cake, and even to
That's an
reading
experience.
The sheet
That's an experience
is an
in itself.
experience
It
in
is.
itself as well.
And
So-
the guy over
Because
there, he
what's
finds
written
it
on the
really fun.
cake is specifically chosen and what is on the cake as well. From all the birthdays we've had, we've never had like the regular already made
Never.
models.
Yeah, we're not really into regular.
Even the
shit.
No.
Maybe you can share a little bit about what you put on the notes.
It's like
Like, put some topping until you have a
Icing.
heart attack.
And also you wrote like when you tell yourself, oh my God, there's way too much topping. Well, add more.
That's when you need to. That's when you need to say, okay, let's add more.
Okay, let's add more.
But Mrs. Abel has also received a cake, and hers was totally unprecedented.
Out of this world. Out of this world.
It was something that had never been seen before, not only
Without
for us,
cremage.
but for the people.
An attempt to be healthy. Yeah.
There was no icing.
Yeah, this is
No icing.
Because
I
Miss
know.
Sebel,
For
she's
good
very
life.
like on the cutch, like we say here, about lifestyle and like
And
it's
can
all
you
about
explain
like
to people at home who would not understand what undercut is?
She's very serious about it.
yeah about like
keeping your arteries
Exactly.
out of
yeah
trouble.
exactly like a treadmill and things. So she's really
So that was an attempt
yeah exactly.
of staying
Yeah,
healthy.
exactly.
Well, it was
And-
just like so it was a subtraction of like what maybe like 20,000 calories. So just like
It was your 10 minutes of glory.
yeah exactly.
Nothing at all.
Yeah
We also had a cake for Christmas.
yeah.
This is something, that since last year has become a
Cake
tradition.
for Ben, cake for Miss, cake for Christmas.
Well,
Cake for
obviously-
everybody.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, the funny thing is, usually we get the cake out like at the starting point of the Christmas vacation, and since it kind of lasted long,
Yeah.
it kind of
Because every day we were bringing it out again and again.
Yeah, we
It's kind of
eat
a
only
running.
at the
It's kind of a.
end.
It's kind of a joke that we
Yeah.
Bring the cake.
yeah, exactly. And then
Goodbye
everybody's
cake.
like,
It's like a threat, like,
After dinner, when you see that,
But
you're,
this year we when we ate it, actually it had like a different.
The cake could
Kinda-
almost walk.
Yeah,
right.
It was
Sparkling
very
cake.
funky.
it was a bit
walking
fuzzy,
cake.
and it was kind of
Yeah.
special.
And,
Yeah.
we've celebrated Alex
7-Up cake.
as well.
yeah.
But
With a-
Alex has been
One or
celebrated in very special
Because what you
way.
need to understand, guys, is the fact that me, I'm always like hosting nights. It's incredible. I'm always doing crazy things. I'm always like offering stuff, and
Well, you
I'm
won the
I'm
host
usually
of
the
the year.
one that Oh, it's true. It was Alex's birthday like 6 months ago. So, and my friends, they're not here. They're not here now. But they kept sending messages to my colleagues here
My
to,
colleagues.
to make sure that they remembered my birthday, which
And we did.
yeah, exactly.
Successfully.
So yes, because
Yeah,
Alex
quite
has been
successful.
celebrated several times in several places.
Yeah, exactly.
Around
Just
the
like
world.
several countries.
Boring.
Started on November 18,
Yeah.
the day before your birthday, when
Yeah.
we were in London after the live broadcast that happened of the performance for the SFCC members. You've received quite a few gifts.
Yeah.
Spent some very good moments.
Yeah. With
With-
Joanne and
yeah.
Sue and Chris and Toby and
Yeah.
so many people. And,
Miss you guys.
yeah, and Guy. That's for me a real celebration is about the moment you have with people.
Yeah.
Because obviously my friends don't have enough like they don't know me enough to give me like a little something that would be very meaningful.
Especially
No.
not the day before.
Exactly.
No.
Forget
So
it.
what we did is that
Sorry, dude. I'm
Your-
just
your
like I'm about to.
touring colleagues.
I'm dying here with my leg like this.
Your touring colleagues, they celebrated
Keep
you
going.
on the day of your birthday.
Focus there. I'm just like trying to. As you can see, I'm very tight on the couch.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, you've been celebrated on the day of your birthday in Cologne. So it was a day off. We walked around a little bit, went to
Yeah.
a restaurant, came back.
That was
to-
amazing, actually. We had a great time.
It was a very
Yeah,
cool day,
very
very
cool
good
day.
day. And then we came back to the tour bus, and we had gifts
Yeah.
for you. We had
Exactly.
a cake.
Yeah, you had a cake,
All
which
it up.
wasn't like a Costco
Not
cake,
Costco.
thank God.
No, we couldn't find
Oop.
that everywhere we were going. So, and you also received an iPad.
Yeah. Which has been like
Not so bad for colleagues.
an iPad
Yeah.
2, like
Air
the
2.
latest,
Air.
latest
iPad Air
thing.
Hey,
2, yeah.
Stephanie, what happened to the iPad?
Because, you know, the only thing
I
is
want
that
you to
Alex.
describe exactly
No,
what
not
happened.
Alex.
No, Alex tells everybody that it should be your birthday every day. So what I did is I forgot the iPad along with my
On the tour
camera
bus.
on the tour bus, and the tour bus left.
Yeah.
And
And you panicked, eh? You called the
I
the
can
driver of
Yeah.
the bus. Hey, can you come back? Oh, I'm too
No.
far, baby. So
No, he did not call
what
me
happened?
baby.
the baby part wasn't. I don't remember the baby part.
No,
It's
but-
an add-on.
It's for the movie.
It's my own version. Of
I cannot
it's
come
your
back,
own
baby.
virgin.
I am too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in my room and Alex was in the shower and Stephanie came in. She
Yeah.
said, Chef, do you have the bus driver's phone number? I need to call him right now. Like, what happened? Like, I forgot my camera and Alex's iPad in the bus. And they like, oh, he left like 3 hours ago.
No, 45 minutes.
No, it was a long time.
No,
we,
no.
we took the time to borrow
He
a few
told me-
muffins
That
and fruits
being
at the
said-
hotels.
50 kilometers away. It was driving 90 kilometers an hour.
My,
that 3 hours
my
right there?
version is we are in our hotel room and we're packing our stuff and we're having a good
Yeah,
time.
making sure
The
'cause
tour
it
was
was the day,
amazing.
yeah, just before leaving. and
Doing
we
the,
needed to repack
then-
everything to make sure it would fit
Yeah.
in the weight limit.
and
all
we're
the-
having a
with all the
good time.
gifts.
We're in peace and it's like really lovely, girly time. And then at one point, I feel like the air in the room just changes with a dark cloud. And is that I think I forgot my camera.
Okay, no,
Where?
wait a
Where?
little bit. Okay.
Maybe it's somewhere around.
Maybe it's here, maybe I've not seen it. Okay, wait, okay, no,
And
I
then
don't find it,
the,
I don't find
the
it, I don't
stress
find it,
level
I
just
don't...
raises, and then not only the camera but Alex's iPad. I'm like, you must be kidding. Okay, Stephanie, it's okay. You know, we're gonna call. The bus is probably there, and
he's not far.
So when I'm telling you that, you know, people are not really
Your colleague.
that was the end of the tour.
are not really considering
Colleague failure right there.
exactly. That's
a huge one.
That's
a big
something.
CF.
It tells a lot about how people are treating me. You know, just like,
But
oh,
still,
forget it. It's just like that. The bus driver's gonna have a new iPad. Oop, you know, just like whatever.
I knew you would.
Oh no,
bring
it's true.
back
My
the
camera is
iPad
there
to
as
the
well.
store.
Let's call.
Oh,
Yeah.
but still, I've not won the
It's
Phil
okay,
of
I
the year
switched-
during
I
the
switched
Enemies
back to
Awards,
the
so
initial
it was
position.
not that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so after all that episodes, you finally received your iPad, and you took weeks before you opened it. It was making me freak out.
Yeah, that's
But now
another-
it's
that's
open,
another
so I
thing.
feel much better.
Yeah, nice.
Because you needed to reconnect with it after all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just like it's a bitter taste
last
in my
connection
mouth.
after all
Just a
those days.
representation of how like bad I feel about myself, like
But
being
good for
being
you.
in such
You've
environment.
been celebrated by many people.
Yeah, it's
all
true.
around
Yeah,
the
it's
world,
true. That's
many
the
times.
amazing
On
part.
the day after, we were in Hanover, and Claudia, one of our friends,
Yeah.
she drove for
That was
3
awesome.
hours to
Such a
come and see
surprise.
you and to bring you a cake, and we
Yeah.
have a picture as well done, like for people too. So
That was
super
crazy
that
cool.
was
cake,
We're outside.
Yeah,
very
that was
simple.
super
Yeah.
cool.
Claudia is
Awesome.
lovely.
Such a
Yeah.
beautiful gift.
Very meaningful moment.
And it's cool because it helps to reconnect with the real fundamental of what love is about. You know, something that I can, you know, it's very easy to forget here in my position when you're always the one who's giving. So at one point, it's just like you kind of forget what it is to receive as well. So, but Claudia, she's been amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
that.
very much,
angel.
Claudia.
generous. So.
That was real love in action because she drove hours actually.
Yep.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 hours.
She couldn't come to the show.
Yeah.
She just came for.
Yeah, she just came for that in the
Alex's
afternoon, then
birthday. Yeah.
just went back. It was unbelievable.
And then on the day after, again, you've been celebrated. It was your last show in Germany. You've been celebrated by the whole touring crew, who gave you this T-shirt.
Yeah, with my buddies from Trail. Yeah.
My buddies from Trail.
And the
Yeah.
colleagues from the band.
Yeah, and the others. My buddies from Trail of
Really
Dead
meaningful. It's what's behind.
and the other guys.
That's amazing.
The other
Yeah.
guys are us.
Everybody on the tour signed it.
Yeah.
Of course, Trail of Dead did it first because
Yeah. One of my favorite album from Trail. Very
Yeah.
cool.
it's your buddies.
Great album.
And you've received.
Yeah, man. This is
Yeah,
amazing.
Conrad,
Something very
Trail
special.
Trail singer is like amazing artist, and he gave me that as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is
So-
amazing.
So that's pretty cool.
And it's very hard to surprise Alex, let me tell you
Yep.
that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
that night he
now
was
we
surprised.
succeed
Yeah.
quite a
It's
few
kind of
times.
funny because
But
when you're not
you-
used to receive anything, you know, you're not really, it's hard it's hard to be surprised. It's just like,
You've also been celebrated when you were on vacations. They brought you a cake singing happy birthday.
yeah, I received
You
a gift as well.
Special
you were
dinner in
given
Cologne.
your Costco cake, traditional Costco cake. During the Enemies Awards, it was
Yeah.
part of the show actually.
Yeah.
And we've also had a very special something for you. Another type of invitation I would like to show
That-
people here.
That was crazy.
Awesome.
You know, that's when you say, wow, that the people from Johnny Walker, they're really, really lovely.
It's
They
never
really
us.
love you.
No, it's never
So
us.
we're gonna go watch a video of how much they do love you.
How much love, Alex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Will you ever live for me? You are so far from me.
Wow. Amazing. Look at this.
Thank you for having me here. Happy birthday, Alex.
Thank you so much.
And I'm very, very happy to do this for your birthday. I'll do my best to show you a good time. This is the first blend that Johnny Walker John Walker, before he was known as Johnny, was known as John, started the strip on. A bit of fruits, dried fruits, a bit of woodiness. Let's have a little taste. Even more dried fruits, a bit of caramel, very woody, spicy at the end and dry at the end. We pair with food. Every food, every ingredient has a certain taste. Like the acidity of the strawberries, the cocoa of the chocolate is gonna bring other taste notes out of the Johnny Walker. It's just amazing. Like a great song if you want.
So
Oh,
it's,
wow. That's
a special edition.
Johnny Walker de Taiwan. Excellent. Wow, spicy at the beginning, but very easy end. Thank you so much.
Man, this is, we were waiting for a real moment.
Yeah,
This is the moment right here. I think I'm happier than you are.
We love you, Alex.
We love you. We love you. Can you feel the love, brother?
They really love you,
And
Alex.
and you know what? You know what's cool? They rehearsed during the video. Just to make it really
It doesn't
like
feel natural.
Yeah, exactly.
But some people gathered and they wanted to offer you.
Yeah, that's love.
That's love right here. So
That's
some members
love.
of the SFCC,
What love's got
they
to do?
send gifts, birthday cards, some
That's
little
cool.
gifts as well for you. So you'll be able to check all of this. And
That's really cool.
That's amazing.
That's
share
amazing,
another very
seriously.
special.
That's
moment.
amazingly cool.
That's really awesome.
I don't know if you can see.
It's really
There's
cool
so much
'cause that's
stuff
the-
everywhere.
The design for the theme of the first year of the SFCC right there as well. So.
Thanks everybody for making Alex happy where we did
Where
not
we
really
failed.
succeed.
Where we all
you know.
fail.
You guys
It's
are
okay.
really
No.
awesome.
You know what? I cannot be disappointed. I don't have any kind of expectations.
I don't know, like if it's better or worse.
No, it's perfect. That's why I can be surprised in many ways.
But at least, yeah, you've been surprised to be celebrated in London and in Cologne as
Paris.
well.
In France.
And Paris. Paris was very cool too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Johnny Walker, you've been surprised as well. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not.
So I think we did manage at least that this year, not to necessarily.
Well, you know what?
Like,
Few
make
points.
you
We're
happy,
not doing
but-
too bad.
You know what? For me,
You've been
just like
surprised.
every day should be your birthday when you're loved.
Nice.
So I'm glad that 5 days you talked about. It's been a long year. It's been a long year, guys.
360 to go.
No, it's been amazing actually. We really had a
Yeah.
good time and.
And something else that has been celebrated since the last edition of the Bla Bla
Yep.
we did is this.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Right there. So I'm talking about the release of the European version of the album Between Western Migration.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Because it's the fourth album that's coming out. The
Yeah.
fourth version,
Version,
of
yes.
the
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
We got the album actually on our first show.
Yeah.
In,
Yeah.
In Germany.
Yep.
Yep.
In Marburg.
Marburg.
No, that
and,
was
it
very
special
very
moment.
special moment because we were really awaiting that moment for a long time, and we really there was a very particular also story with the cover and
Yes,
what-
it's true.
so that's very cool because we're some kind of in the middle of that whole journey with the album and it feels like we do have a better understanding, or at least we tend to think so, about what the album is all about. And at the very beginning, it was very difficult to not only to appreciate, but I think to fully understand the whole perspective of it all, because we were so close to it. We've been, and I think that's pretty. Maybe that's those songs are so personal and intimate, but also because, you know, we produce the album, we pretty much do everything about it, and that comes with it. But I think that now, just to have like a bit of a perspective, it's interesting
Yeah.
to see that we're still discovering
Yeah.
things, and also
Exactly.
because we share most of those songs live,
They
and
bring something different
Yeah,
every time you
and-
play them, and
I think it was on purpose that we waited before performing some of those songs live as well, because it's part of the journey. And if we don't want to have like, it's not history repeating all the time, and every time is a very different moment, and to see the album also through our people's eyes, that was very
and,
special
we
as
have
well.
a few pictures we can keep talking just as we show them people with their album, the
Yeah.
European version,
That's
because
amazing.
it's really been embraced by people not only in Europe but everywhere around the world.
Yeah,
as
that's quite humbling, to say the least, because especially now, people aren't. It's the whole relationship people have nowadays with music and albums and stuff. It's kind of fast food, and it's very doesn't last long, and we're always going in opposite, in the complete opposite ways, and I think that what makes it very special in many ways. And this is really what we wanted to embrace all together. So then it's a real communion rather than just being like, just put out an album and then, go download all the tracks and that's all.
No, because there's a lot more to the music than the
Yeah.
song in itself.
Exactly.
Because this album is really alive,
Yep.
everything it represents, and so it's the fourth version, like we were saying, different cover, different booklet, different song versions as well inside of this. And since the last edition of the Bla Bla, this is something that has been released
Yep.
as well. I know you like to unfold.
Yeah, I'm the one who's
Yeah.
I'm so good at it. Yeah. Well, the microphone. Sorry. Yeah, they gave me a big one this time.
But yeah, so this is a T-shirt that represents, the cover of the European version of the album. It's available right now
track listing.
on the YFE store. Obviously, it comes as a package as well. And
It's very cool.
on the day of the release, there was also a special silk screen printed
Yeah.
by yourself that was given to people for a limited time at the same time, which was a special project that you've been
Yeah,
wanting
that
to
was
do
the
for a long time.
handwritten.
Yeah, handwritten lyrics of a song from the city to the ocean.
Yep. The original ones.
Yeah, exactly. And this album, it's been super well received in the press as well. We've had incredible reviews, and we have
People are, it's quite crazy.
right here,
Oh.
yeah, a few, yeah.
And thank you also for all the people that are sending us like all those
Yes.
magazines.
This is crazy.
It's
man.
really
Yeah, exactly.
incredible.
Very, very cool.
It's very,
Nina said that she found a great review about the album in a Dutch magazine.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, right
It's really
on.
amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
She's very happy.
She needs to
with
send
it.
us like a copy.
Okay.
All right, you got it. Okay, I need to. I guess this is my cue.
Yeah, you can go. So
That's in Germany.
yeah, these are two German magazines that have been released lately, and the Legacy and Slam magazine, and this is a compilation that you guys appear on
Really?
as well. Yeah, really,
I didn't know.
really, I'm telling you.
I love that
You're
picture.
at the bottom right there. Somewhere.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
Slam magazine compilation.
Yeah, I'm very up to date with that.
Well, I see in the Bla
Turn
Bla,
my
you
office
learn a lot
door
of
off.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
the first
It's like
place
very up
to
to
be
date.
informed of absolutely
that's
everything.
It should be a little bit more like Seth, who's like always going to see like his own videos.
Okay, so some people from this album, some people said that it was ambitious and grandiose. That when you were listening to it, it kept your senses alive.
Wow.
And that it spoke to the soul and to the guts of every people who would listen to it.
Wow.
How do you feel when you receive reviews like that? What does that mean to you? Is that what you're not expecting, but
The reaction? Wow.
Yeah.
We actually have two that are positive.
that's wonderful, and I really took like small
But it
clues.
means that we we've been able to let go while doing it. So, and that doesn't lie, and you know, that's real sharing right there. So that's what it means.
I think it's, you know, what's very interesting, especially for us, is the fact that, you know, everybody's got a perspective on, and I never really, for myself, I never really believe in the grading somebody else's creation. But it's what I love is the fact that, you know, we can actually have a voice, and like it or not, you know, sometimes some people get it, some don't, and that's the beauty of art. And what really matters to me is when we're live and we're sharing with our people, and that is special, because you know, you can have like all the magazines in the world telling you how good or how bad you are, and you know, it's good for the ego, or it's very bad for, and this, you know, the destruction of your fantasy world maybe. But when you're having a real moment with people live, this is when, for me, those songs are really coming alive. But at the same time, like Moose said, we gave so much in this album that, you know, it's no surprise that, like it or not, you know, you cannot tell that it ain't like authentic and real. So this is pretty much how I see it.
That's a pretty good way to see it.
And,
I think that,
and we've been well received everywhere, actually.
absolutely
and,
everywhere.
you know, and
Everywhere
people
you've
have been
been.
very supportive of the album, of the band. It's just like
the band when you're
tremendous.
live as well.
And all
Incredible
the biggest
reviews.
magazines, and
Yeah.
we're just like, oh, you had a feature in this magazine. Oh yeah, really? Wow. Oh, it's cool. Oh, you don't understand what that magazine is about. No, it's like the biggest rock magazine. Oh yeah, really? Wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
And the song has been playing also in Germany, and last week it was number 28 in the charts.
Wow.
Rock and metal charts.
Wow,
in
there's
Germany.
28 songs played.
We're in the
That's not
charts.
exactly what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
but
Oh, we're in the charts.
we can talk about this a little later. But
Yeah,
yeah,
thank
so
you.
your song, I know you always say that it's not about being in charts and that, but
And it's not.
I know it's not, but you're in the band, and if I can speak in a fan perspective at the same time, because the music that you guys play, I don't play it, I live it, I feel it. But for me to know that not only a band that I like, appreciate, and love, but that I talk with, like people they do at home, they talk to you and they know you, to be able to know that this band you love and that you've been following for years is finally getting the recognition that you believe they deserve is something that's really important. This is why I want to take the time to talk about the reviews, even if it's not about this. I want to talk about the fact that you guys are in the charts, the position, and I know it's not why you do it, and it's never been the point of it, but I know for me, every time I hear something like that,
Or for Seth
I'm
it is.
excited.
For Seth it is.
And,
I knew it.
but I'm really excited. I'm really proud because I know that this is not only you doing music. It's so much more than that, and I know that it involves me and involves the people at home to who you're sharing with on a daily basis and who you're sharing moment with. And this is something that you guys have said very often, that this album couldn't have been possible without the people at home either, who have encouraged you to keep going through all the hard times that you've had as a band. So it got very long, but I
think
wanted
if there's anything that we're really proud of, if I can tell, it's the fact that, you know, I think it encourages other people to say, well, okay, it's possible.
Yeah.
You know,
This is-
and that's why it's not about the chart. It's just
Yeah.
about, say, okay, this is my vision, and I do have the possibility to make it happen. You know, and just that thing, you can go places with this. You know.
Yeah.
And I think this is what this whole band and crazy adventure and family thing is about.
Yeah.
You know, and when you realize that someone is ready to drive 3 hours to give you a cake, and you know, then you realize that it's way more than the music. And I think this is what we're sharing with the people. Obviously, the music is the bridge with everyone. It's just like the wonderful excuses we have to to share, but it's the real. It's diamond in the rough, you know.
Yeah.
And then when you start digging a little bit, then you realize that there's so much more to see, you know. So this is pretty much how I see it. So.
Absolutely. I mean, the true
Anything
awards.
more to
I
have?
was-
Yeah.
I had the chance to talk with one of the guys who came to write about the show, and what he told me up front was like, but the people who are at your shows, they're so like, we feel the vibe, and this, beside the whatever the review that I have to write, that I want to write, is what touches me as well. You know, the music is amazing, but man, I've talked to this, and this guy, and they followed you for like 7 years, and that too, you know, this is something that he came up to me with this like right away. It's the first thing he said.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
It really is. It
That's
really
real.
is.
That's why this. Was it like the review when he was talking all about the drumming thing?
We knew it.
That guy was amazing.
Can I talk with the other guys? No, stay here.
I
It's all right.
remember,
I started when I was a kid, and just like what you go.
But I remember
Yeah, I really
a
get that.
review that we've had after the show in France, a live review from, from that concert. And in it was written that you could see like people from the fan club, because obviously a lot of people wear the band's T-shirts when they come to the concert. And this is something that has been posted on Facebook. And the people reacted, fan club? No. It's so much more than that. We're family, and what unites us with that band cannot be described by a fan club.
Yeah, exactly.
The link, the bond that we have all together is beyond words, and I think that really represents what we share together as well.
And this is who we are, and and sometimes people are and are trying to understand what this whole thing is all about, and sometimes you cannot really describe the thing, just
It's
like
pretty hard, yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah, exactly, and this is the
what I
beauty
like.
of it all.
Yeah.
And it's evolving as well.
People
So it's
are
very alive.
People are coming. They've been in that for many years, and they see us, they watch us, and they just
don't understand.
Yeah, it's so new and so refreshing as well, just to
Yeah.
see, like Moose just said, all this like thing going on, and that they can even put a word on because
No.
it's like so unique, and that's what we're really proud and really happy about.
Yeah.
Because that is what music is about,
Yeah.
And it's, I think that the coolest thing you can hear when you're talking with people, just like, so your favorite enemies, is just like, it's a band that doesn't give a fuck about anything, but they're people.
Nice.
And this is
yeah.
like the most wonderful review or quote you can have,
Yeah.
The rest of it is the rest of it.
The true awards are the enemies awards.
Yeah, exactly.
The rest is just
And I want
just
two
the
this
rest.
year, too.
Congrats.
Thank you.
But and just before that version of the album, it has also been released here in Canada in May. I know we've been able to talk about it on the Bla 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 before, but ever since then, Jeff especially has been doing a lot of radio, TV interviews.
Yeah.
Spent,
Jeff
like,
is a star.
Oh,
full
yes.
day,
You cannot go out on the streets
And
now.
we've had
The word is in the street. Jeff is a star.
articles in major newspaper here.
I like that picture because we're all there.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
Oh, some are missing.
It's the one you don't love.
Yeah. Well. Oh, I'm not there.
You're there. You're right in the middle. Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
But yeah, so from a major newspaper, Journal de Montréal, Le Soleil, as well. Which is
La
always
Presse
fun.
and-
La Presse, yeah, that's true. And every time you guys on the radio, we can like see people either on Facebook, Twitter. Oh, we hear you guys on the radio, and I heard you play, and I heard you doing that interview, and people are really proud and really happy to be able to share that little glimpse of.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. And well, who says blah blah says usually that you say some stuff and you promise. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is why I'm looking
I'm
straight at
scared.
you, and I'm really
Oh, you
avoiding
mean
his looks
surprise.
right
There's
now.
something going on right there.
Yeah.
What's coming up? What are the
For the
next,
album.
What are the next steps for Betweenless Immigration?
And Jeff, don't interrupt.
Yeah. Well, we will we're looking for. There's something coming.
Very soon.
Exactly, for the U.S.
Oh!
In the near future.
In the near future, very soon. And and some other countries as well. I don't know, maybe India or places like crazy places like that. I don't know. There's so many speculations and rumors going around. Just like write me on my Facebook. And
we'll talk more.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's a lot of good things coming up, and I think that's the cool part of it all.
Yeah.
And that's why we wanted to take our time to do things properly, because everything goes so fast that it's impossible to fully embrace everything. And so that's why we decided for some people, just it's very difficult to understand. You know, when you're in the business side of point of view, or the side, and you're trying to understand the whole ramifications of everything we're doing, it's very difficult because it doesn't make any sense, which is pretty much which defines who we are.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Just like it's kind of crazy. Just like look at this and just like
itself, yeah.
Yeah, and it feels like those guys, it's so crazy and doesn't make any sense. They probably know what they're doing, and when they realize that we don't, that's when the fun starts.
It's not. Yeah. This is something that you say it was not when it was started. It was not a 5-year plan. It's the moment for what happens, how you live thing, and you go with your gut feeling and what you believe in. And I think this is also the only way to really do things.
Yeah, and I think that's our way.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Other people will do different things, and it will suit them pretty well, and that's going to be amazing for them. But us, it's just another kind of it's another monster.
Yeah, we can say it like that.
It's a beautiful disaster.
And I've heard that because so far from the album, a few singles have been released.
Yeah.
Right now in Canada, by the way, it's we're talking about numbers a little earlier. The song "View from Within" has been the most played song
on the radio
in Canada. Yeah, on radio in Canada, which is just apparently just to say it like that. Just
I don't really listen to the radio.
I know.
I don't either.
We've seen
Let's talk about other numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
For "A View from Within."
Uh-huh.
I just want you to know, where did we lose each other?
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of things coming up as well. So we're at the point where we need to decide which what's a new single, the upcoming single, and then there's like videos as well that we want to do. And I think again that's just fun, it feels so serious right now, just like numbers and shit, and then
no, it's just a cool parenthesis to do. Like,
yeah, but
cool,
I mean,
like,
honestly, regardless of all the cool, things that you can put like in your press kit, the thing is we're having a lot of fun right now, and it's the most, whatever people might think about success or whatever it is, it's this is who we are, and we're having like a great time, and this is really it's pretty. I think everything started years before when we just decided to be together and to assume who we are, and so it's very organic, like it always been, and I think that it won't change, and that's why when people are coming to say, well, do you need management? No, we need more time together.
Time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's really inspiring, and I think that this is something that you've always remained faithful to who you are, and I think that.
And don't get me wrong, with the people that are supporting us and all those
there's a lot of people supporting.
they're very amazing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And actually, all our friends were saying earlier that they're very happy to hear you on the radios, to see you in newspapers and magazines, because like Stephanie was saying, they totally agreed. They say it makes us proud as well, and they really feel the communion extending all the way to them, and so it's really just something that we can share all together. And you were talking about fun, but we have a Facebook group about Between Illness and Migration, where you could probably hear upcoming news and share.
So guys at home,
just
in case you're not yet on the group, that now would be a very good moment to go there, just
We're
in case
posting-
something is.
Once in a while, we're posting on what they call the internet thing. It's new, so
Never heard about
we're
it.
starting to embrace that new kind of
Yes.
media thing.
Yep.
So, Seth ain't sure if it's gonna work.
No, I'm not sure.
So-
Not convinced so
But
far.
we're trying. We're trying
exactly.
hard.
Fax and telephone.
Yeah, there's a lot of things coming. up.
Facts.
Fax and telephone.
And ever since the last Blah Blah too, well, actually, when we did the last Blah Blah, it was our very first edition of the Blah Blah on the road.
Yep.
Because it was broadcasted live from New York City.
Yeah.
Where you guys were there because you were playing.
Yeah, the CMG.
Yeah, at the CMJ for the very first time in New York.
Yep.
And I'd like to show people, because when we did the Blah Blah, we had a few pictures, but I like for people to see a video so they can really grasp the ambience of what the show New York City
Yeah.
has been all about.
See, about New York. That's
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, that's New York, and that's
What inspired?
Spider Alex.
you walking on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
to be
things yeah, can
Spider-Man.
happen. Yeah, yeah. That's my that's
A new
my
stunt of
Spider-Man
yours.
stuff.
It's funny
What
'cause
happened? How did you manage to get your feet up there?
Well, it's all about trust.
At that point, I think
It's all about trusting the people. Yeah, exactly. No, that was just crazy. We had a great time.
Yeah.
It was fun because we're playing in. That's what I love about the band. That was a showcase for a very cool music festival in New York, and sometimes we're playing like very in shitholes, and it doesn't matter actually. This is really what punk rock is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And from my perspective, when we arrived there, it was just like, that's going to be an interesting night,
Yeah.
and to say the least.
Yeah.
And
And it's been a very interesting night.
you know what?
board.
When you're ready to let go from all the technical point of view, and sometimes it's difficult, to take a step back and just say, okay, I won't be in my comfort zone.
No.
And you tend to believe that you need that in order to perform or to live the moment, and sometimes you do, because you can only give what you have and what has been given to you at that particular moment, but when the people are there, then it's another vibe, it's another kind of energy going on, and then everything can happen. Obviously.
Anything can happen, yeah.
Obviously.
It was quite funny because even the next day, because this is like there were people from the industry watching the show, and they came to me with their iPhone showing like,
picture.
look, like this is the foot of your lead singer, like right above the exit sign, and now he's like, on the ceiling, and so it was quite exciting. So no, I haven't seen that for like years,
Yeah.
so it was quite refreshing.
Yeah. And after that day, after the Blah Blah day, you spend the day together in New York, the last one, because while the week we were there, obviously, was getting ready for the show, Jeff has been away a lot for
Yeah,
meetings
partying.
and stuff like that. Partying. He
Jet
calls
set.
that meeting, but we know
we
it's
do
partying.
understand now what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
You did spend
Everybody
a day
can
together.
do this kind of business.
Yeah.
Trust
You did
me.
spend a day
hard-
together
the hard
after the
life.
blah,
Oh
blah,
yeah,
blah.
hard life. Eh?
That's my
Yeah,
95.
yeah. I'll do this with you. I will be your partner, man. Hey?
No, it's partying, not like chaos.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But we had a good time. We had a good time actually, and we went to we walked together all
Just
day.
being
We went
there
like
together.
to Rough Trade record store and just like enjoying the moment. And I think that's something. Sometimes it's very difficult because we're always on the road, but it's very difficult to kind of take a moment where you can just like kind of go and just look around. It's very difficult, and because it's so it's a very intense schedule.
Yeah.
But then we didn't manage to have
And you had a very special toast
Yep.
at the end of the day as well.
Powerful one.
In Brooklyn. There's a picture that people can see at the same time. And so we can see Manhattan skyline just behind you guys.
Hudson River.
And I would like for you to talk about the moment and what was said while you were there. Do you remember, or you do remember? I know you do.
I do. Of course, we remember. I mean, there's. We often talked about the first time we got underneath the Eiffel Tower, in Paris.
It's in Paris, Steph.
Yeah, in France. Alex, told me that can you realize that music just brought us here, at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower, and ever since we've been through a lot. And that night, that very specific night, Alex said, our music brought us all around the world, but for now on, it's our relationships that's gonna bring us all over further. So it was so powerful and so meaningful because it was true, and to honor that was the thing that I think we're all the most proud of, because you can accomplish a lot during a lifetime, but relationships truly are what really matters, and this is eternal. And for us, we take a lot of pride, if I can say, into that love and that friendship that we share, that we nurture, that we take care of. Because everything we do, all of what we've been watching and all of what we've been through last year, all the music, and this is the extension of what we're building, who we are. This is our daily life that we give an imprint to, and to share that with everybody, through all the messages and everything. That's what makes us grow up like that, and that moment is one of those that I will always remember.
So, very meaningful moment.
Yes.
And you guys have really talked a lot about the Eiffel Tower moment.
Yeah.
And what it meant. And I think that really shows how much you have grown closer to one another in the last year. Not in the last year, but in the last years altogether, how you've come to get to know each other, but yourself personally, and each other collectively together as one. And I think that this was a really inspiring moment, and it really shows what we were talking about a little before with Betwellness and Migration. It's all about being, it's all about who we are, and I think that this is the very perfect example of what this is all about.
Well, we do.
You do that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And so you guys were in New York, you had the toast. Next morning, you left, you drove back home to Montreal, Drummondville, where we are right now at the HQ. 8 hours something drive. Came back, watched the World Series, and then
I cried.
A lot of people cried. And
That was
next
magical.
morning, we were leaving.
Yeah.
Going on Shadows of Dreams to Come tour. European tour that is finished at the end of November. Incredible tour, incredible moment.
Crazy.
We're going to talk about it a little more, but before, I would just like for people to see a video for all of those who might have not read the tour blogs yet or weren't there at the show either. So it's going to give you a little idea of what the tour is all about, and then we'll come back, talk about it, anecdotes and little moments that happened over there. And
More
All
fun.
right?
More fun.
Yeah.
Let's watch that.
Desires of smoke when locked dressed up in a hose. Either you black, either you cry, but what running in my veins, baby, in a stream of sparks in my ear. 'Cause I said a son of man and I've got nothing more to fear. 'Cause I am what I
It's been amazing. Everywhere we've been, people were so welcoming, they were so generous of their like enthusiasm, passion, and energy. So it was really feeding the whole momentum and the whole moment that we were sharing with them. So we really felt like it was a true communion going on. What we've been able to build together, I think it's real enough that we would look to each other and say, okay, so where are we going next? You know, the other band. So we'll see. We'll see. That's quite crazy.
Thank you guys.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what's called
But really-
life. So it's a
So yeah,
couple.
welcome to a live concert with your favorite enemies.
Pretty
Well,
intense.
yeah.
I hope you're ready because it is intense.
Yeah,
But
but
I mean,
it's real. You know, every night
it
is
really
different.
is.
Every night is different,
Yes.
and this is what we're the most amazed
Yeah.
about, because this is really about the communion we have with the people, and every
Yeah.
night is different because you don't want to recreate something that happened, you know, the night before, even if it was like amazing. You don't want to get into like the rock and roll cliche of trying to emulate everything that kind of works. So it's important to. We're always trying to. You know, there's a lot of danger in what we do, actually. A lot.
That's a fun part of it.
Yeah, and I'm not
That's- I
talking
mean,
about body surfing and shit.
No,
It's
yeah.
really about
Flirt them
what
in the
we're
face.
doing.
Yeah. No, who you are on stage. It's and this is something that because you've written a lot of blogs during the tour. Actually, it was more of a tour journal than some blog because you were really writing absolutely every day.
Yeah.
And this is something that you've said. There's no such thing as being safe on stage, and it's really what it's all about.
Yeah, but I think that this is something that that is very important for us. You know,
Yeah.
we look at each other and I never been short of being amazed about those guys. You know, me, I'm in front and I'm doing my thing, but those guys are just like unbelievable musicians and artists, and just to be
Definitely.
just to be with them, and sometimes I'm in the crowd. I'm just like looking at those guys rocking out. I'm just like, holy shit. Okay, I need to get my game on, you know? This is just like, wow. And this is who we are, and everybody's different,
Yeah.
and we're having a good time.
Yeah, and it shows because when you're on stage, we can see you exchange looks together when there are moments happening and the smiles that you have together. but it's really special. It really is. If you've not seen them live, you need to. They're quite something.
Yeah, it's difficult to see us live. It's more like if you haven't shared a moment with them live, that's more it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right on.
Because
Right on.
everywhere you go, the moments that you spend with the people after the show, they've always been super important for you.
Yes.
And after every show, you go to the merch booth, to the entrance usually, and you spend the entire night, the rest of the night, with the people.
Yeah.
Why is that so important to you?
Well, it's just a continuation of the sharing, really, because actually the sharing starts even before the concert. It's on the social media, it's in the messages, and then the sharing live during the concert, and afterwards it's just such a natural continuation that we appreciate so much. The people just come and we talk and we share about what we lived that night, and just being together is just... It's really a gift that
and it's
people
having the chance to
giving
meet
us.
people we've
Yeah.
been knowing for years as well. You know,
Mhm.
sometimes we met some of them. Sometimes it's the first time we meet them. So that's a great part of it too.
Yeah, it's also, you know, during the concert, we try to eliminate that barrier between the stage and the crowd. And just afterwards, when we're all together at the merch booth, it's just, again, there's no barrier. It's us.
Yeah, we don't want that communion to end.
Mm.
We always have to be
We
kicked
close the
out.
place.
It's we don't want it to. It's so rich and so precious.
Yeah.
Like we're receiving so much and learning and growing so much through those that it's just we just can't wait to like I have the chance to like when the show is over just drop everything there and just run and leave and I'm the first there on site and it's always like overwhelming and you don't want that to end, you know, like, and I've seen Alex writing all those plugs all that time as well, and it was so inspiring just to see that because that journey is it's hard to put like words on it. I mean, there's so much through it.
And people are sometimes after the show it's thank you so much for the show, it was amazing, thank you, but us inside of us we just feel like no, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Because we receive probably more than what we give during the night, so it's really for us it's just natural.
And I heard a lot of people saying like we really feel that we're part of the show, and that is something I always like. Wow, really blessed to hear because that's what we're there for. It's not about like watch us perform.
No,
it's about
join us.
Exactly. Like let's just gather and let the music take the lead, and let's see where that leads us. Let's see where that goes.
Right. And those tour blogs that you've been writing every day, why were they so important to you? Why was it important to absolutely every day? Because we would see you on the bus. When you were not writing interviews, you were writing your blogs. And in between the sound checks and after the show, when you were kicked out, you did.
Yeah. Well, for many reasons, I think that we realize that everything goes pretty fast, you know, and everything is pretty fragile. And in order to grasp the moment, I think that it's good just to take a few minutes and just to say, okay, this is the day, this is what we've been doing, and just to share with the people. It's you know, it could be as funny as it could be intense, and I think it's just to bring everybody on the road with us through all the different perspective I have, different images, different anecdotes as well, and I think this is a real privilege for us to be able to have that, because as much as the guys are on the social media and on the SFCC community and with the blogs as well, I think that we want to share that experience with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and just to give like little glimpses of what it is, not to follow one of your favorite band on a road, but just to be part of the journey.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, of all those cities, all those places, and it's been a great tour. And
it has been,
we played almost every night in places we never played before, or we've been able to go in different cities we played before and meet, you know, friends and loved ones.
Sometimes in
yeah.
venues you had played at before.
Yeah.
Sometimes in cities you had played at, but completely new venues as well.
Yeah. And it was cool because, it's for us, it's not working. A lot of
No.
people were looking at us just like, you guys are always working. And I was like, nope.
What are you talking about?
This is working? Okay, wow. No, it ain't working. This is really who we are. And I
Yeah.
think that just to share that with the people was just amazing.
Yeah.
And all the pictures, the blogs, you're doing a lot of things too. So that's really, just to give you like a visual perspective, we were like a lot of people in the bus with my buddies from Trail.
Nice.
There were actually way
and the
too
crew,
many people
and the
for
crew,
that bus.
And the crew, and we when you're for a long time in the same environment, so everybody kind of have his place, and nobody wants to go and take
I think I see
and
where you're
Stephanie,
going.
she's got she's
know
got
where you're
so
going.
much stuff. It's just like it's crazy, it just
Her
like.
backpack is about what, 45 pounds?
No, it's just like,
55
you mean kilos?
pounds.
So that's crazy. And so we were like having like this table in the bus, and I was writing, she was writing, like all
With the hard drives and the
hard
lenses
drives
and the cameras
just
and
like,
the memory cards and yeah.
and the guy and all the crew from Tether was just like looking at us, just like, what are you guys doing?
Don't you stop sometimes? Well, stop what?
And one night we had like a party in the bus with the guys, and everybody was like, "Oh, finally, you're gonna let go." And then at the end of the party, then after that, they came to us and said, "Okay, when you're partying, you're really partying. You're really passionate about everything you're doing."
It was my first time buddy surfing in a tour bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were buddy surfing in the tour bus,
Jason
and
said.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that
So,
was pretty.
it was
yeah.
a very great
That was the
tour.
funky bus. The funky bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and during the last Bla Bla, we've seen 2 T-shirts that have been released, 2 tour T-shirts. I'm just going to maybe Miss Isabel and Jeff can open them as it's a little more complicated
But
for you.
the guys,
than
the
mine.
guys practice as well. So maybe
Okay,
we can
yeah,
give
you can
like.
go.
With my new finger. Look at this.
You guys, your turn.
So
to
these are 2
shine.
T-shirts that have been released for the tour, Shadows of Dreams to Come. T-shirts that have been really popular, both on the YFE store because they're available on our online store and on tour as well. And on tour, a tour exclusive, you guys also had a T-shirt that is this one.
Then it's your turn, Mrs. Isabel.
Or maybe Ben can do it. He was
Yeah, Ben was about
expecting. So
Exclusively.
this is a new T-shirt that we're releasing on the YFE store
nice.
today as well.
But it was only available on tour.
yeah,
and
we
so
had
many
it.
people
It's
asked.
been crafted for the tour
Yeah.
at the same time as the others, but we wanted to make it a tour exclusive. But so many people, as you can now continue what you were about to say.
Thank you. Yeah, and so many people asked for it because obviously they saw people with the T-shirt in the crowd and the pictures and stuff, and so and after that we said, well, okay, this is really what it's all about for us.
Yeah.
Just this. You want people to be part of it, and
Yeah.
it's not about the store. It's about
No.
what we can share. It's about
Exactly.
the whole idea behind
Yeah.
the T-shirt.
Because every T-shirt has a name, every T-shirt has a different description. They've got a different vibe. They're released. There's a reason behind the release of them. There's always a strong desire to share something through each and every one of them. So, and I think this is something that makes people proud to wear them as well, because they're crafted. Everything is done here. Alex thinking of the design with Kenny and Miriam, and then they're printed at home as well. We do them ourselves, so it's really family like. Every detail is thought of, and as only you can do it. As Jeff was saying, that attention to every little detail that it could be. So. What a meaning, and so it's a really great experience. And obviously, we've got this.
Ah, yeah,
This was
the
for you.
buttons.
Yeah,
I love this.
The
buttons,
buttons.
my favorite part.
Because with every T-shirt, there's also an exclusive set of buttons. So this one is for the new one that we are releasing today.
It's funny because I've got like an amazing conversations about those with people.
Really?
Yeah, it's always cool. You know, people are doing like collections like Marlene and so many people. So we're actually having conversation about this.
Oh yeah. I saw a picture also like your
So that's very funny.
Let's talk about buttons.
Brit from Ontario.
As little as they can be,
So cool.
they're still meaningful.
Yeah.
And this I'm going to let you introduce.
Yeah. You haven't seen this,
No,
guys.
I didn't see.
I know.
I didn't see
So-
this.
No, the Bla Bla is full of surprises for everyone.
Exactly. And in the midst of everything that happened recently
Yeah.
with our people in France and everywhere, and it was something that was very, people were asking if we would had it as a t-shirt. And so it wasn't planned or anything. And that was really what we wanted to do for the tour. But in the midst of everything that happened in France recently, so we decided to do something that was, this is actually like the poster of the tour for the concert in France, in Paris.
Yeah.
And I decided to change a little bit of the name of the tour in the colors of dreams to come, because in the midst of everything that happened, I think that this is what we wanted to share with the people, all the hope and faith in humanity, and what we've seen in Paris and everywhere in the world. I don't know if you want to hold it. And what we've seen everywhere in the world, that was very, very special for us, and I've been very caught into it. So
You've been
this is
very-
my
yeah.
that was my answer.
You've
to,
been very affected by what has happened, as we could see all your posts on Facebook about the events that happened, about the march that's been there as well. These are posts that you took time before you could write them, because you really wanted to be able to feel what was happening, to be able to know what was happening, and to be able to write it how you wanted to write it as well. And
because when things like that happen, the first initial reaction you have is about the people you love.
Yeah.
And we do have a lot of people in France that we really care about. And when everything happened, we were like in shock, and that was very, very, very difficult for us to face all of that. And it's impossible to fully understand, because there's so many things that are, I don't know, it's very difficult even to talk about to this day for me. But that was our first initial reaction, was to think about our loved ones that were in Paris. And that's all I can say.
But Shizuma,
Let's get some coffee.
We have a sister on the chat, Shizuma. She said she's really happy to be there today and to share this moment with you, especially after those events that happened in France. And she really wanted me to tell you guys that she was very touched to be able to spend this moment. And I think that everything that happened there is something that can apply to all of us. Everything that you've shared in your blog, something that everyone can think of, and so to make something nice out of it.
Because I think it takes a lot of guts and courage not to become hateful and bitter and all of that, because there's so much ramifications to the reasons and what led to those things, and it's everywhere in the world. Don't get me wrong; it's not something that we've seen. That we're very involved with the promotion of human rights, and for a long time, it's been the core of this band for the very beginning. Even before we were a band, we were very involved, and always been, both as individuals and as a band. And to see that at one point, it's just like when those events happened, it's difficult to keep faith in humanity until you see how people can gather together and regardless of their differences, and just gather, just wow, okay, that will fuel my faith in better tomorrows starting today. So that's pretty much what we wanted to express, and what we shared and what we felt. Jeff has been very involved as well, and talking with a lot of people, and so because there's what you can see on the surface, but also there's all the conversations we have with the people that we love, and obviously with Juliette and Valerie are very involved as well in France. So and everywhere, in every places, I think it troubled the world. It was like a big slap in the face for people that are still living with a little bit of faith in humanity, and I think it was like quite stunning.
What I like about what you wrote, Alex, and the fact that you stood out is that, when you feed fear, it scatters, but when you feed hope and love, it gathers. And this is what I felt happened with your blog in particular, and this was very touching for me.
So it was real, at least.
It's always
this
real.
is what it's all about.
Yeah. Because this is something that is always, as you were saying, that has always been close to you. And yes, as an individual and as a band, but you don't really talk about it as a band. But you guys are going into conferences. You've led events with Amnesty International. Jeff, Seth have been going into schools as well, doing conferences, churches as well. So there's a lot of actions that are being taken outside the spotlight, if I can say it like that.
Yeah.
That's something that's always been very close to your heart, as you said, way before the band itself. And
yeah, because I think that's something, we have a place of where we have a voice, obviously, and when we're invited to places and we can talk with everybody, regardless of what we can go in a school, we can go in a church or whatever people wants us to talk with the people, and I think that's a wonderful opportunity for us to have a voice. It's a real privilege, and actually to have it, and we always kept ourselves very, very aware of being using, so, how can I put it? Sometimes, and for me, being in all those or events and walks and all those places, and there's always the same usual suspects that you're gonna see, when the cameras are on, that you never see otherwise, and that's their thing, and bless their hearts for coming and to bring some of their celebrity status to the cause when they have something to sell or whatever. I said it. And but for us, it's a very important to keep some kind of not a distance, but to be a little bit more aware of that thing. We never wanted to use the fact that we've been very involved with human rights as a way to promote the band or to promote this or that, and we always kept a real distance between those two things. And we've been involved for years with a moniker that we have, which is called Rock and Rights, where we can actually express ourselves through regarding the awareness of the causes that we really believe into, and the importance that we believe in the promotion of human rights.
Yeah.
So, and I think in the midst of all those situations and whatever, with everything that happened, and we're living in there's a lot of disturbance right now. Just we feel like we're in a jumbo jet that everybody and it's just you've got it's you don't know if you're gonna make it or not, And at one point, someone has to take the lead. Not in terms of are we gonna crash or not, but okay, everybody cool the fuck up, you know? Just like, okay, can we say, is it something that we can say
No.
like on YouTube?
I don't know, it's our show.
Let's try.
Let's give it a shot.
That's
We'll see what
something you're
happens.
supposed to say, but
Yeah.
as we could
Well,
hear,
in a
do
way,
abide.
The thing is, it's just like someone has to say, well, okay, just cool down and let's make a step. And so that's why we decided all together to say, okay, maybe it's time to get like Rock and Rights a little bit more upfront.
Yeah.
Because it's been there for a long time and we've been involved individually and pretty much like away from the spotlight, it's true, but it wasn't in a shadow. You know what I mean?
No.
So, and it's not in reaction. Okay, we need to do something because like something happened or not. This is really because it's what felt right.
Yeah.
And there's something that happens also for we've got a family. We welcome the family here.
Yeah.
And they're living maybe like 45 minutes from here, and it's Rêve Badawi.
Yeah.
And probably everybody heard about him. He's the one who's been
Doing
incarcerated in
Saudi Arabia.
Yep. And so that's pretty terrible. And we've been always very fierce advocates for free speech.
Yes.
You know, and we do understand that there's some context which is very difficult. But regardless of that, we believe that we need to make a stand, and we believe that we need to expose ourselves. And we've been inviting people to expose themselves for a long time.
Yeah.
And when we were talking all together, we said, okay, well, you know, I think that it needs to start at home, which is us.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's why if you're going to, we're gonna have like a Facebook group, like you say, Facebook.
FX group, yeah.
And
but no, there's a website that's there for Rock and Ride that's already up and
Yeah.
running. The Facebook group is going to be put online just after the Bla Bla.
Great. So and you
people
can
can
go and
know.
just like write your name, and there's like different ways to make
Yeah.
a difference for this man who's been like treated like it's a real abomination.
There's no word.
It really is.
You know.
No.
So that's something that we can do, and sometimes we feel like it's just to write our name or just to do a little something doesn't make any difference. It does.
It really does.
It does.
really does
Especially-
make a difference. And
Especially if you're ready to step out, you know, and
Yeah.
expose
Yeah.
yourself.
And if you go on Amnesty International website, they release like names of people you should tweet to.
Yeah.
They can, you know, that whether they are like
Ways to
ministers in
support.
Saudi Arabia or ambassadors or your embassy, or there's a
Yeah.
lot of things. There are like 5 steps,
Yeah.
5 things to do if you
That
want to
you
make a
can do.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
to-
strongly suggest that you go take a look, and it's easy for us to make a stand and to make
Yeah.
the difference,
Yeah.
and that's a great way to do it.
Exactly. And it's not a lot coming from us, but for someone else, at the end of all this, it changes a complete life.
Definitely.
And it was important for you guys as well to do it all together. You're doing this in collaboration with Amnesty International, because as you were saying a little earlier, it's together that we can really
Yeah,
make a
we really
difference.
believe in
And
collaboration. We
Exactly.
don't have we're not pretentious enough to say, well, you know, we're gonna do things our way. You know, we can add a color to the whole
Yeah.
thing, but I think that what's going on there, it's very close to home, and this is something that we wanted to do as a family as well. You know, so that was a real family step that we took.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm very emotional right now, so I'm gonna take some time. We're gonna edit that at the end of the
emotional
show.
part.
Yeah, the emotional part.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
strong.
To stay rock.
Yeah, exactly. And we had this too. I don't know
Yeah,
if you...
we can show. This is something that we, as a family, we decided
Yeah.
to do, and not only the band but everybody here. So with Kenyu and Miriam and the Kim. So this is something about just like exposing ourselves and to speak out,
Yeah, exactly.
and
Something that has involved a lot more people than only the people here at the HQ to do all these translation.
I'm gonna give you like the right to do that.
Oh, thanks, man.
Expose
Appreciate
yourself.
that.
Expose
Appreciate
yourself.
that.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
we got in touch with all our friends all
Yeah.
over the world, and we asked them to translate, speak out.
Yeah.
And that was very cool because
Amazing.
we were able to have like amazing conversations because obviously people all the time were involved in different conversations and people are often asking us what we think about this and that and about politics and about different social issues. So for everyone to be able to get part of it, that was cool. So and that was very meaningful to us.
It really was.
It's very serious now.
I know.
It's kind of weird
But it's okay.
actually.
Now
It's kind of weird
real
actually.
just as well.
But
Yeah.
it's life.
It's cool.
And this is what the Bla Bla is all about. There's some very funny parts, some very serious part, deep and hilarious. But it's not exactly balanced, but it's real. And that's all that matters.
And yeah, thank you for allowing us to have that voice as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Amnesty International, you've been working with for a long time.
Yes.
I've contacted you to be there with you at the next concert that you will do in Quebec City.
Yes.
And so this is something that's all getting prepared at the moment. But before we talk about that, before we can tell people about all the details, I would like to talk about that concert in Quebec City. This is something that's been announced during the summer, something that people from France, Germany, Japan, USA, and from all over Canada are coming to Quebec just
That's
for that
unbelievable.
weekend. So we'll see a little excerpt of what people can expect, and then we'll come back talk about the details for the weekend.
Nice.
Donc merci beaucoup de nous accueillir comme ça.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Promises to be a very rocking weekend because it's not only a concert you're inviting the people to, but a weekend with your favorite enemies. There's a lot of stuff that's planned, and
I know that some of you guys have been preparing your luggages, trying to think which outfit you're gonna wear, so that's very good. And
Yeah,
on
that's
our
a good
side-
idea.
Yeah.
Welcome to Quebec City, people.
scarves, mittens, boots.
Yeah,
Coats.
warm boots because we're gonna spend time outdoors to visit the old Quebec, and also, well, prepare your cameras, practice your selfies because you're gonna be spending time with your favorite enemies, members, and all the crew as well. So we can't wait. We chose restaurants, spend good times with you over there, and also
I love
the-
indoor stuff.
Especially at this time of the year.
Yeah, probably do a stop at the Starbucks. I mean, good
Oh yeah, well we're gonna have like good time. We're gonna
Yeah,
have a
it's
good time.
going to be a very cool weekend,
Yeah.
and all the exact details are going to be put up on the event
Yeah.
today, so people you can go and just watch
Yes.
that. Details with the places we're going to go, what time we're going to be there, what activities we're going to do, what you need to bring if you need anything. So you'll be able to know absolutely everything, and of course, it's going to be posted on the band's page as well. So
You'll get noticed.
You'll get
noticed. So it's going to be very cool gathering. It's very nice to do that because that's the type of thing we used to do in Toronto usually every year with the Canadian Music Week. But to do it in Quebec City, which is a very wonderful city,
Especially in the winter as well.
well, it makes the
Very
snow
pretty.
a little more bearable actually, and
But it's a
more
city we really
enjoyable.
love as well,
Yeah.
so that's very cool. So
Yeah.
we really wanted to do something. It's a very intimate concert.
Yeah, your
so-
first headliner show in Quebec City.
Yeah, and it's only us playing,
Yes.
so it's just a different vibe, you know.
Yeah.
We just wanted to have like a little treat. It's actually this is really might sound like a little bit selfish, but this is really something that we were looking for, like in
Yeah.
a long time. So it's
And for the show, what you're going to do as well is that you're going to give a postcard to everybody who comes to the show. So they're going to get a little memorabilia, if I can say it like that, from the concert that they obviously will be able to get signed by you after the concert, because as usual, until you get kicked out, you're going to be spending time in the venue.
We already tell everybody at the venue
to
that,
stay calm.
Yeah, so there's no...
You'll kick us out once and twice, and
Yeah,
maybe on
and
the
then
third
security
notice,
thing, yeah.
A couple of times.
we'll start moving.
When the fire people are coming, when the fire department people are coming, then you know that, okay, maybe it's time to go, yeah.
So that concert is January 24th, and we're going to spend all...
weekend.
The whole weekend.
Yeah, the whole weekend's gonna be activities and stuff. So.
Even if Quebec City is a little far from you, it's a weekend and it's going to be totally worth it.
That if people need, like, if you need help for, like, booking
Anything.
hotels or whatever, anything, we're here to help.
And I heard rumors about something special for the SFCC at the show. Is it true?
Yes, there will be something. There was a lot of rumors that we've not
There's a lot of
managed to
speculation about this, man. It's kind of weird.
But I heard that there would probably be a new T-shirt for that show exclusively. Something like that.
That's cool.
And
You have pretty strong connections.
I've heard too that
Surprise.
the SFCC members that would come with their membership card would receive something special.
A surprise.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what it means. But knowing these guys over there, I'm pretty sure it's going to be mind-blowing.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah, should be very
be
cool.
cool. Should
And
be cool.
talking about the SFCC, there's something else we would like to invite you to. And, okay?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's that?
It's been shown.
This is the next SFCC.
We need to. I'm sorry, but that's
Yeah,
something
that's
The
a
amazingness
masterpiece.
of this.
Yeah, so that's the next SFCC event that we're going to have all together. It's going to be held on Friday, February 13. It's called Bad Date for Good People.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna have like a little moment, like a listening session. We're
Can
gonna.
I see this picture?
No.
It's a little bit disturbing.
Yeah,
Super
no,
excited.
you can't. So yeah, so
I'll watch
that's.
a rerun.
It's going to be a listening session.
Yeah, exactly. Just a little wink also to all the craziness going on for Valentine's Day and
And the
50 Shades of Grey.
that's
So,
coming up. Because,
so we had to do a little something to.
Counterbalance.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
To
that
bring a little bit
event-
of a sexiness to the whole
Just
thing.
bring our little shade of gray in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually going to be 13 shades of pink lace,
Hair love
hair love,
and nonsense.
So I think that pretty
Good
much
description.
describes not only the picture, but what we're going to live
Yeah,
all
exactly.
together. The digital gatherings on the SFCC, they're always super cool.
Yeah.
The SFCC, for those of you who may not know at home, it's the band's official fan club.
The community
It's a
that we have.
community that's online.
Yep.
We're just a lot of people. It's the only Ben and Moose. Yeah, you cannot find them on Facebook. They're not active on Twitter either, but they're on the SFCC. So if you want to get in touch
They're
with them,
exclusively on the SFCC community.
They're part
Ben
of
and Moose.
exclusive stuff. But you can also find a lot of pictures in there. You get the news before everybody else.
Yeah.
There are exclusive videos, exclusive contest events like that. Either listening sessions. We've had written chat during the holidays
Live
as well.
rehearsals.
Yeah, live rehearsals. When we were in London on the 18th of November, we broadcasted a whole show for the
Yeah.
band member, for the SFCC
Yeah, the band members
to-
were involved. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
You
a
were
live
there.
concert. Yeah, I do remember I was there. It's just kind of weird, but
Kinda
yeah,
rings bell.
I do remember a few things. Yeah.
No, so that's only a few little glimpses of what people can get of what
Yeah.
happened in the last month. There's also a membership package that comes. They've been sent out early November. People have started receiving them. So please send us your pictures. We want to see that. We're always super excited. And there's a flag that we can see in the
There's
back
so many things. There's so
over
much
there.
things
Yeah.
going on
It's
here. I'm just like,
unbelievable, like, I'm
just
like-
like crazy. Just like we're
Spinning around.
between what you don't know, guys, is like during the videos where you're seeing, we're all okay. Well, maybe do we have the time to talk about this? Do we have the time to talk about that? And
We
so
need to
that's
cut.
that's very funny. Well, it's almost 3 hours show. I mean, that's welcome to the Bla Bla Bla.
That's
25th.
Come on.
You know when it starts, but you never know when it's over.
Exactly, like a
could be
bad
your-
date for good people.
Like a bad
And
date
for the
should.
SFCC member, a little parenthesis as well. Usually we have an encore that's a little extra to the blah blah because yes, we still have a lot of things we want to talk about with you guys.
Yeah.
Usually starts at 10:30, but
Right now, it's kind of like an encore.
going to be a little later for you
Yeah,
guys.
exactly.
So we'll be
Don't
there.
faint, guys. There's like I'm talking to the whole team behind the
grab some
cameras.
water.
They're just like
Hang on.
But it's a long show. But
Yeah, but it's cool.
It's
It's cool.
cool. We're
All right.
having fun. I hope
Yeah.
you guys at home are having as much fun as we have
it's
on the
25th.
set.
I mean, that's crazy. That's
It's
cool.
the 25th, and it's a really special celebration. And
Life creates life. So let's keep going.
yeah, we're gonna keep going. And this is what I wanted to talk about: the 25th edition of the Bla Bla. And I wanted to thank you, first of all, for being there every time, for sharing these moments, for making us a part of these moments. To thank you guys at home too, who have always been with us, following us. Some since the very first episode.
Yeah.
We've never missed anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
For
pretty
those
crazy.
of you who are watching for the first time, and I can say for myself, when we started that, I could have really never envisioned that we would go as far as the 25th edition. I didn't know really what to expect, how it would happen, what would happen out of this, but it's just been magic, one edition after the other, and just keeps getting better and better. And
I do hope so.
And sorry for all the side effects of the Bla 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 live show.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a special reason why we've decided to do the Bla Bla here for the 25th edition. And we talked about it all together and we decided to do it here because when we first moved here into the church, into what we call our HQ right now, that we've transformed into a studio, as you can see behind us, where we live as well.
The background.
When we were walking around the place and thinking of what could become of the space in between those four walls, because there was nothing.
Yeah.
Everything still had to be built, to be thought of, to be given care to, because that place was not exactly in shape. It was not exactly pretty. It was not something you wanted to call home, but we made it home. And the Bla Bla was one of these visions that we have, to have our own TV set with our own talk show. And this was one of the visions that we had.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It is very crazy.
pretty
So
crazy.
5 years ago, we've envisioned that, we've given love to it, we've let it nurture it until finally we had the first episode up to today, to the 25th episode, almost 50 if we count all the French ones as well.
We're a bit excessive in a very positive way.
Yeah, we like it this way, I think.
Yeah, most of the time.
But yeah, so this is why we're here in the middle, because here is where the music is being crafted. This is where they put their soul and their guts out to be able to share with you as well through the music. As Alex was saying a little earlier, music that is a bridge between us all. And this is why we've decided to come here to bring you in the middle of that soul, because you are part of this soul.
Yes.
In the middle of everything that we live together. And, so that's it.
That's it already.
That's it.
thanks to you.
Almost. But this is what I wanted to say.
Nice.
So thank you very much,
Thanks.
guys at home, for sharing this very special moment with us. It's beyond words. What we're living together really is beyond words. And I would like, Valerie, if you could bring, we've got...
Thank you,
Special
Valerie.
thanks.
All right.
Thank you, Valerie.
Can I open it?
Yeah, you can open it. We know
Just
you
likes
like
it.
that. And it's the one we've chosen specifically for this opportunity. It's called La Vieille Église, which
Perfect.
means the old church.
Yep.
And we thought it really what represented what this place was before, as it was old, not in shape, not pretty, but what we've decided to make out of it made it special. And this is the same thing. This is a wine.
This is so live. You're opening a bottle.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm
man.
watching you and I'm impressed.
This is a wine you can
Show
probably
your
find
skills.
everywhere. Maybe it's not the most special wine there is in the market. It may seem very usual at first sight, but the communion.
It's so meaningful.
Yeah, the communion that we're going to share together.
Then you realize that, oh,
with the wine.
it ain't that
this
easy.
This is what really makes it
Yeah.
meaningful.
Everyone is sharing this moment with everybody home. Thank you for being so alive this morning on the chat. And I can't wait to know
Woo,
who's going
pop
to
it
win
up,
that
baby.
special contest. It's going to be...
Yeah, we've got one last video to see. So Jeff, as you're pouring the glasses, we're going to go watch the video, which is a little best of the
best of.
25th, 21st.
That's gonna be exciting.
24 first.
Toi, je suis chaud. Yeah, let's go. Let's watch the video.
Let's go watch the video.
Let's go watch the video.
What about creating our own world, you know, having our own place, our home, basically, where we could just create whatever we want, chaos, and just, you know, party in a way. YFE's way everyday sharing, be together.
That's very discreet.
Wow. Nice.
Is that possible?
All right, it's perfect. Huh?
Wow. Bring me my chair.
You're strong. You're strong, bro.
We admire you.
Strong.
You're kind of pretty.
Look at that, man. Look at this. Man, look at this.
Eh? Oh, you hold the camera.
That's it, man.
That's it. With the eyes.
The hot pants are not included. No. People from all over the world, different languages.
There's no time like NATO time.
Look at his face. It's just like he's about to cry.
Kampai.
Bye.
Monsieur.
Pardon.
Live on stage. And through the music.
One will win the special prize.
Congratulations.
That's a moment right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, mais oui.
So this is really, really alive. And we're there, you know. There's all the people, so, and we can share as well. That's the cool part of it.
Yeah.
So much activities.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the Bla Bla. So these are little excerpts of the
25,
moments.
it's
that we've shared
Yeah, it's crazy.
Really is.
on the set. So
Well, congrats. Congrats to you guys.
Cheers to everybody.
Cheers to
And
you.
all of you.
And I also got a little special for you guys.
Of course.
Just a little something to thank you. So it's just a little something.
thank you.
Yeah, you are the best host.
Exactly.
We can,
And there's
hope
a little bottle of wine as well, because we know that you love to.
I can't.
As you're doing like the pacing and everything, we know that you love to have a good time. So that's why it's quite crazy. You think that it's all us, like bring like the craziness to the show.
No.
But those two, they're pretty crazy. I mean, and then Ganesh, Marjolaine, she's very cool. You know, she's kind of quiet, but she's quite
Oh, yeah.
she's quite an intense.
Quite a number.
Yeah, exactly. She's quite passionate, I would say, about life. So, and cheers to you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I also have a little something that I received from a friend from Japan. And it's going to be for every one of us to share later, not now. Please stand up. So I don't know if Mocha can bring it.
I love you, man.
So this is like a very special bottle of whiskey. Thank you so much. Momoka to Braisa. And it's, I don't know if you can see it. So
That's awesome.
My friend told me that it's 21 years.
It's 21 year whiskey.
But it's minimum 25 years in bottle.
Yeah.
So that's very special. That's very meaningful. So we're gonna share that later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Together.
Trust me, we will.
It's not because he wants to, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Directly from
Seriously.
So
Japan.
we've got
Amazing.
very nice friends.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
That's
guys.
who know you very well.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like the fact that we're always like celebrating like little moments like this. So it's
I can hold it if you
yeah. No. That's okay. That's okay.
It's just for a moment.
That's okay.
Just for a moment.
All right. So. Oh, we've got a contest as well.
We've got a contest before
Man, there's
we
so
end
many
the show.
things. I feel like okay.
Let's go for 4
This
hours.
is Mrs. Isabel's
Yeah,
moment.
we
Yeah,
need to announce
Mrs.
the
Isabel.
winner for that little Enemies Awards
Yeah.
trophy.
So
Don't drink. Remember.
No,
Yeah.
don't.
the
It's been said
Enemies
twice.
Awards winner is Hideki Utsumi from Japan.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Sir. Sodane.
So done.
So
Cheers,
Enemies
guys.
Awards coming to you.
Cheers.
So to you all guys, thank you very much for being there. For the 25th edition, we'll see you in a little time for the encore. For those of you who are on the SFCC, you still have time to subscribe. It's super quick, so if you want to join us
Very
for
easy.
the encore.
Yeah. So, you said
still have time.
you're thinking. You're
Uh,
just thinking. Just like 3 hours. It wasn't enough. So what about an encore?
Exactly.
You got it. So just join
You
the
want it.
SFCC
Why not?
community.
And
You know you want
every
it.
one of
You
the
know
show
you
will be available next week. Until then, there's a Bla Bla group you can go to get some exclusive picture videos. The SFCC
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, the SFCC also when you need to subscribe not only for the encore but for the special bad date for good people that we're going to have in February.
Very bad.
Recognize that you can go and explore all the items that have been released on the YFE store.
And
Come to Quebec.
We didn't talk about this, but that's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Notice right at the beginning of the show. What
That's
was
pretty cool.
This that Stephanie was drinking.
Beautiful.
That's a little something, a little special for the 25th edition. As we can see, there's a new logo on it because that was something special as well for the 25th
This is
edition.
amazing.
That's cool.
This is great.
So,
Cheers to you guys.
to you.
Cheers to
Thank
you
very
guys.
much.
Thank you so much.
See you again soon.
Now is the part where we need to fake we were talking together while
Hey,
going to
we're
the
friends after all.
going
Hey.
to the
What about
credits.
partying?
Oh,
Yeah, that was an amazing time. Just like it's
Blah,
incredible. And the wine is pretty cool. It's pretty good.
I don't know if that tastes
Yeah. I really can't wait for that bad day for good people thing.
Me
Yeah.
too.
So this is really amazing.
I hope the dress code is not like on the picture.
Me
You
too.
see,
I
man,
hope to see the photo shoot.
you have to wear the
The
spirit
behind the
of
scenes.
In this
product
photo
food.
shoot, no wine cup has been hurt.
It has been hurt
It
actually.
has.
actually. See you guys.
See ya.
Empire of sorrows, as if for everyone, I grew up in a storm. Good fortune teller's spell, a stranger in the land, ripped from all its firstborn sons. Turn shadows into dark, ghosts of hopeless morning screams, the flows of underground, were too bright to be seen in the darkness of my own. In the darkness of my own. In the darkness of my own, I can see 1,000 cranes, like neon bridal sparks, and feeding old whispers. I'm covering love with shame, like a sun in smoking waves. I dress the faith with lies and confess make-believes, as the tide keeps blooming high. As the tide keeps blooming high, shining waters blaze, like evil flowers grow. The city is a mess, reflection of the sky. We're going in the streets like shaman's rituals, all dressed up as widows. All dressed up as widows.
looking for anywhere. Looking for anywhere but here. Looking for anywhere but here. Looking for anywhere but here.